Kia ora koutou e te whānau. Hello and welcome to Colquhoun Ballpark at Palmerston North in the Manawatū. You are watching the 2025 New Zealand presentation of WBSC Under-23 Men's Oceania Qualifier and the Under-18 Men's Test Series. My name is Jackie Smith and I am pleased to be broadcasting with Beyond the Dugout broadcast for Day two. And in the commentary box with me is the one and only Damien Collins.
Thank you, Jackie.
We are excited to get underway Day 2, the first game between New Zealand and Australia under-23s. Unfortunately, we were unable to get through a game yesterday for these two teams, so this is their first hit out on Day 2. We are at the top of the first inning, and let me take you through the first few hitters. Up to bat first is Cody Smith, and Corey List will follow. Hayden Dobe will be at number 3. Number 4, Boston Lowe. 5, Ethan Goffer, and followed by Aidan Champneys, Oliver Stewart, Nick Crouch, and Sam Seach. And on the mound for Australia today will be Joel Byrne, who is DP'd by Ethan Goffer. Great to get underway, Damien.
Yeah, absolutely. Watching these boys ready to go all day yesterday. Just the weather not playing ball with us, and good to get this qualifier underway with the 23s for sure.
And I'm sure they'll be more excited than everybody else, won't they?
Oh, they'll be
They would have
happy.
warmed up a few times yesterday, and now they finally get to take the diamond.
Yeah, we did see that. Them go out to the outer diamonds a couple times and then come back in and have some downtime and then go back out as if they thought they were going to go again. But yeah, it just rained out yesterday. Just is what it is. But we reckon we're going to get through the 5 games on the schedule for them over the next couple of days. So fingers crossed.
And already we see one out for New
I
Zealand.
think it's 2 because Corey just got out, Listy got out, and no one on base, so I'm guessing it's 2.
Already
Hayden
a couple
Dobe,
out.
the third batter.
Well, let's just mark that on the score sheet. Couple of outs there. Let's go through the team for you. Fielding today for New Zealand. On the mound starting off is Caleb Colquhoun, and catcher Jacob Lee. At first base, Dallas Clifton. Second base, Cohen Bailey, and third base, Oscar Clark. Shortstop, Tane Mumu. And in the outfield, we have Max Russell, Leon Lum, and Ryan Early.
Yeah, some good experience in this under-23 side. A lot of them have been through the system, played 18, played juniors. A few of them were at the 18 World Cup just in 2020 right here at Colquhoun Ballpark. So they've been around the traps. We know some of those names. A couple we don't, but that's the great thing about this weekend. We'll get to know them even better.
Yeah, that's right. And 23s is an interesting age, isn't it? So they've had some time to sort of spend more time together from that 18s. We talked about that yesterday, where it's more of a development.
Yep.
But this age group certainly brings a lot more experience, doesn't it?
Yeah, they've been playing Premier Ball for a few years now. Maybe they've had a few tours or training camps in together. I mean, that's one of the most experienced junior under-23s on screen there, Tane Mumu from the Hutt Valley. Black Sox named in the Black Sox again yesterday.
And they'll be happy with that. That is the first inning, third out there. New Zealand coming out with no runs on the board for Australia. We are going into the bottom of the first innings, ladies and gentlemen.
Steve's Tyre Service. Being a Manawatū local, supporting our community is at the heart of everything we do. From the Aoranui Hospice, Just Silch and Replay connecting second-hand sports gear, we make giving back our mission. Thank you for all the great feedback with over 1,500 5-star reviews. It's a great reward for our team that their hard work is acknowledged by our customers. And now with the addition of order care, we're a one-stop shop. The team are proud to have grown alongside the community, and with your continued support, we look forward to the journey ahead.
No mai hokamai, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are into the bottom of the first innings. New Zealand will be happy with their start. 1, 2, 3. No runs scored. Who's going to be starting us off? We're going to start the hitting order for New Zealand. Will be Taane Mumu, Max Russell and Oscar Clark. 1, 2, 3. Let's see what they can do, Damien, to get the New Zealand team started.
Yeah, Taane, experienced campaigner by now, still just a young man. Max, he's had a hell of a year with the stick, getting top batter awards left, right and centre, and Oscar Clark really coming into his own in the last few years. So, yeah, it'd be interesting to see what the top three do for this Kiwi team.
Just to give you the rest of the batting order, following Bailey will be Dallas Clifton, will be Trey Wildboar, Leon Lum, Jacob Lee, Ryan Early. Trey Wildboar is the DP for Caleb Colquhoun.
I talk about experience and some of these boys being in the system for a bit, but Taane, who was up to bat, didn't actually get in call up at Teenie Juniors, just straight to the Sox. So yeah, if you don't make the juniors or something like that, don't give up, ladies and gentlemen. Keep grinding away. Your call could come one day.
Yeah, and sometimes that can be just a timing thing of age or other things that that may get in the way, or you just got enough to go straight through to the top, right?
Yeah. Had the last couple of years going to the ISC with the New York Gremlins. Picked up an ISC title last year. The year before, I think.
Oh, and there we go. That's a good start for New Zealand. That's what you want. Your lead-off hitter getting on base. So Mumu picks up a walk. All right, and just while we've got a little break there, we'll take you through the Australian Under-23 fielding team. Joel Byrne is pitching to Oliver Stewart. Boston Lowe at first, Cody Smith at second, Hayden Dobe at third base, Corey List at shortstop, and our outfield, Nick Crouch, Sam Seach, and Aidan Champneys.
You see the aggressive base running I was going to say before with Taane, a very, very aggressive base runner, takes second easy, and yeah, he'll be looking to convert quickly.
And that's an ideal start for New Zealand. That's what you want from a lead-off hitter. Generally, they'll have a bit of speed.
Yep.
You know, if they get on base, you're either going to move the ball, bunt the ball, get them down to second, or the bonus is they can steal on a first pitch and they're already at two.
Yeah, always pushing the envelope is Taane, so he'll be doing it in the black jersey for sure.
Got the outside of the plate there. So Joel Byrne will be wanting to just settle in here, I would imagine, Damien.
Yep. Joel's had a summer in New Zealand, well, parts of it. He came over and played for the Hutt City United Club in the Hutt Valley. Took them to third at Club Nationals down in Christchurch a couple of months ago.
And that's fantastic to see the players from overseas. Obviously, we've got that relationship with Australia that they're able to come over to New Zealand. It's good for our competition, good for the individuals to continue to play.
Absolutely. All welcome. I don't know about the rest of the country, but after the last year's Under-18 World Cup, we had a, or was it the season before, we had a good influx into the valley of a number of those 18s. They finished the World Cup, jumped on a plane and came and played some club ball in Wellington. But really, really did wonders for the competition, having those young guns coming through, getting ones around our young ones.
Yeah, we see the ball hit through shortstop, scoring that run from second. So getting onto that inside pitch there and pulling it to the left side of the field. If we get a replay of that, we might also see that there was a little bit of cheating by the shortstop, so he got himself caught out of position.
Wouldn't be like a shortstop.
Wouldn't be like a shortstop. Maybe that's just good base running, eh? The runner at 2, drawing the shortstop on that play.
Yeah, Tani, like I said, very progressive base runner. He was always going. You get a bit of the outfield, and Tani was always going from second.
Close to second, opening up that hole. Perfect. Going with that inside pitch, Damien. That's a little bit of textbook play there. Nice work by the New Zealand Major Sox, scoring their first run in the top of the first inning.
Yeah, Max Russell doing it with the bat this season for sure.
That will bring up Oscar Clark. That one just getting away on the pitcher. Joel Byrne, just high rise ball. This is a good start for New Zealand, I would say.
Yeah, they'll want to stamp pretty quickly.
Russell off on that pitch. It's a bit of a wild pitch there. Two and 0.
Oscar Clark out of the Auckland Association. Really has come into his own in the last few years. Was a base runner a couple years ago for the NFC side and seems to be holding down some positions these days. So, really worked hard on his game, Oscar, and getting the rewards. And I tell you, I told you earlier, a couple years ago at NFC when he psyched out the catcher thinking there was another base runner behind him, and there wasn't, and then putting the foot into home to score the run. It was outstanding.
Smart play.
Yeah.
Yeah, smart thinking by a obviously talented player. And
well, he's got pretty good people around him at Ramblers, I guess.
Yeah. 3 and 1. Byrne will be looking to get an out here for his team, or help his team get a ground ball here and hold that runner at 2. Here we go, the short game, just moving the ball, and he's going to beat it out.
He's fast.
He is fast.
Beautiful bunting down first, almost between 3-4. Here you see.
Here we go.
Really had to make second base. He almost cheated as well. He was going the other way just in case the bunt went down to first. But yeah, trying to make the play in time. But Oscar Clark with the wheels, safe at first.
And to your point, that's a smart play, isn't it? Just creating that confusion in the infield. When he turns, typically your second baseman will move to first here. That's where they need to go. So they're just reacting to that. So it's great placement by Oscar Clark. 1 and 3 play situation here.
Cohen Bailey, the second base from North Harbour, into bat.
And runners off down to 2. 1 and 3 play. They had the cut there from second base, just coming in behind the pitcher. They're pretty quick, this top end of the order for New Zealand.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and I know New Zealand are looking to create pretty early, manufacture their own movements. Here you see, you'll see with this Australian U23 side, they've adopted what the senior team, the Steelers, have done with the codes on their arm. They brought it in before the World Cup in 2022 and ended up being world champions, didn't they? So it must have worked. it started at the tournament with the second and short were just taking off their hats and looking inside where the codes were, but now they've adopted the arm, whatever it is.
Yeah. I think it's got some protection of it too, right? So for rain or weather, it's got a little bit of a look, I'm just guessing, but I know what I've seen in the past. There's a bit of a plastic covering, so that'll protect it. Maybe you just don't get the sweat. It's easier.
I know they've really brought in the analytical side of the game. You know what the opposition is swinging at, percentages and everything. So here you see on the pitching arm of Joel. So you'll also see that shortstop and second will have it as well.
Yes.
So they always know what the call is from the catcher.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're the key positions. Your pitcher.
Your spine, yeah.
Yeah, your pitcher to your catcher and then up the middle. So everybody knows. So they'll be, I guess, sending communication on making sure that everybody's in the right position based on the pitch. He's really working that outside of the plate, it seems. Joel.
Here's one of his summer teammates, Dallas Clifton from Hutt City United in Hutt Valley. Was playing alongside Joel on the hill for Australia here for the last few months.
So that must mean that they must have, obviously they've played together, that's all a bit of fun and games and they get to experience that level.
Yeah.
But they must know each other.
Surely.
Right, the games.
Yeah.
So there now becomes a sort of competition amongst friends.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
there's no friends here.
No, not for the next 7 innings at least, you know. No, the first batter, Tyre, he was also a teammate of Joel, and he would have been going, give me a walk, because so the game within a game, of course.
That's right, game within the game. See a couple of runners still left on base in scoring position, second and third.
Look at that mane.
Oh, that gets away by the catcher, and that's going to score New Zealand another run. It's Russell coming across the plate.
Yeah, Oscar Clark to 3. He even rounded. He looked like he wanted a ton. He would have given it a nudge as well if he wasn't held up at third. But yeah, just off the leggings of the catcher there.
Yep, and they were ready. They could see that second runner, Clark, was certainly looking, and if you've got speed, you're usually trying to hold people up with speed because they'll be ready to go. Any opportunity just on the outside there, so that's 2 and 2. This is a good turn at bat.
Yeah, Delhi's a good batter. Good patience, got a power hit behind him. The first baseman.
Oh, just on the inside, another pass ball. And New Zealand will score another run. That's on a pass ball. Scorers might score that in different ways. I'm just going to call it a pass ball.
They always do.
Yeah. You know, the importance though here is obviously having runners on base.
Yes.
You know, you can have pass balls and it doesn't hurt a team if you don't have runners on base. But New Zealand have done well to get the ducks on the pond, as they would say, and then score them.
That's the big one, eh? Not leaving them out there.
Oh, and just caught out there on that. Down and out. You see, he wasn't very happy with himself.
Won't be happy, but you know, because of his good batting, he let 2 pass balls go through that, scored 2 runs. So yeah, he'll be gutted with the strikeout. But you know, they added 2 to the tally.
And bringing up to bat is Trey Wildboar. He is our DP.
Yeah, good kid, this one, out of Auckland. I believe he plays for Howick up there. He was another one that was there at the World Cup in 2020. He's got a few nicknames. Those glasses, could, if the sun was out, we could get rid of some ants, I'm sure.
So when just you talking about that though, you know, it's actually they've had a couple of years, haven't they? Yeah.
Yep.
So they're certainly experienced.
Still kids,
Yeah.
let's be honest. But
Yeah.
no, young men. Sorry.
Young men.
But yeah, no, like I said, you know, that was what 5 years ago now.
Yeah. So they've had a bit of softball under their belt.
Yeah, absolutely.
Both teams.
Trey was picked up by Hutt Valley at the NFC, and they went third in the country. So he was a prominent rower on the hill. He's a pitcher as well, and he can swing a stick.
He's getting a nice cut there. So
Got to face him. Get to face him at the Hawke's Bay Classic, or the IC, or the Line Red, or whatever it's called these days. Hit him up the middle, went 1 for 1, didn't hit it again for the rest of the tournament. I'll take that.
Take that. Take that. Absolutely. Joel Byrne will be wanting to get out of this inning.
Yeah.
I would imagine, not wanting New Zealand to get any more runners on base.
Seems a bit frustrated with that mound, doesn't he?
Well, it's probably,
he's
you know.
taking a lot of, or he's maybe just getting it how he likes it,
Yes.
you know?
Yeah. And not all pitchers are the same.
No.
You know, their landing position, yeah, the little technique that they'll have, just missed on the outside there.
Poor guys are going to have no knees in 10 years.
So that sees a second walk of this inning. It's given up.
Yeah, Tani got the first one, wild ball the second.
It's showing some good patience there by New Zealand in the batter's box. Not swinging at, not chasing pitches, I guess, just making the pitcher, Joel Byrne, work hard to bring it into the zone.
We've got an early luxury now, don't they? With the runs, runs on the board. You don't have to chase. Whew.
Oh, that looks nice and clean too, doesn't it?
I,
Look at that.
knowing Listy,
Yay.
it won't be.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, it looks like it anyway.
It does actually.
Some nice locks there.
Yes, he'd fit in well in Waitakere, I'll tell you that much.
All right, and so up to bat is Leon Lum. Wild ball at first. There we go. Ground ball to a third base, over to first. We'll see the third out of the inning. That is the bottom of the first inning. New Zealand will be happy with that, coming out with 3 runs on the board. 2-0 to Australia. We'll take a little break and we'll see you shortly going into the top of the second inning. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are going into the top of the second inning of this game between Australia under-23s and the New Zealand Major Sox. Currently the score is 3-0. Coming up to bat for Australia, leading off will be DP, Goffer, followed by Chumpneys and then Stewart. Australia will be wanting to bounce back here. Damien?
Oh yeah, 100%. Top of the bottom of the first, and you're giving up 3 runs. They won't like that. Of course, Australia, the current under-23 world champions. Yes, it's a qualifier, but you know they want to get that top rank to go into the next World Cup. This is why we're all here. You know, first of 5 games. It's early days, getting your rhythms and everything. But yeah, they'll want to claw them back pretty quickly.
Colquhoun just getting behind the hitter here. He want to get himself a strike. There we go, down and in.
Goffer fouls that off. We might have had a sneaky beverage or two last night with some New Zealand.
When you say we, you guys?
Well, you know, the
You
boys,
guys are the
and
boys.
not you.
The
of
boys,
course, you
not
were.
Jackie.
No,
Just to make that clear.
Yeah, Jackie stayed home.
Jackie stayed home.
But we met some of the Australian touring party, and
Yeah.
we were lucky enough to meet Tamika, Ethan Goffer's partner, and she has something that I'd like to quote because she would like me to quote it. And apparently, once you've had a Goffer, there's nothing better to offer.
Oh, there you go.
So,
Yeah.
get it out early, eh, boys?
Yeah.
Shot Tamika, good to meet you.
And that's great, eh? That family have come over,
Yep.
been able to come
Oh,
over.
yeah, very
I mean,
cool.
you know, got to look at the last couple of days, and unfortunately, our weather hasn't been very kind.
Yeah.
Hasn't been the greatest, but there's more. Here comes the rain. We're
It
just
starts
sitting here,
again.
and here it comes. We did have some sun. Oh my gosh!
Oh
Did
no,
I
it's still
jinx
there.
that?
The sun's still there.
Did
It's
I
just
jinx that? But it's all about that as well, isn't it? You know,
yeah.
you travel the world, you play a sport that you love. You can't do it without the support of your whānau.
I mean, we can't see. I mean, you can see the bank's pretty
Yes.
packed. We can see out to the outfield, all the umbrellas, all the people. You know, they've come from Australia. They've come from all around the country. This is an international. They're proud of their kids. They're proud of their mates, and they're here to support them in this not so nice weather. It's usually beautiful here in Manawatū, but this weekend, hopefully it catches up to us.
Yeah. And the beauty is you get to have just a couple of little quiet ones and
Meet some good people.
And meet some good people.
Yeah.
There you go, building those relationships.
Absolutely.
Okay, the first hitter, he is out. They've called him out. The Australian coach, I think, was questioning whether or not it was a dead ball. Was he in the box, out of the box? At the end of the day, they have called him out. Goffer is the first out. Here we go here.
So goes down the line. They make the out at 1, but I'm guessing the coach is saying dead ball went off his foot.
Went off his foot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hence why he didn't run. Oh, and that's foul ball. Foul ball. Yeah. So that's why he didn't run. He's going back. He was walking back. Yeah. Just one of those things. Umpires will make the call. Here we see here. Going to see that again. Give you another little shot. Looked like it went
Ooh.
down and hit his foot. He was limping a little bit there. We can see that. They can't see that. That's one out for New Zealand.
Definitely try and sell it though. I mean, did a little dribbler down to first. Oh no! Hit my foot.
Hit my foot. Do you think? Is that what he was doing?
Maybe.
Maybe. All right, and that brings up Champ needs into bat for Australia. There is currently one out.
You talk of families travelling. There's an early on screen. When there's an early at a park, usually the family's pretty close.
Yep, seen them here.
Yep,
Haven't seen them
Hilton's
this
out there.
morning. They're probably, I have seen them actually.
Yep.
Yeah, grandparents are also here, the whole whānau. There you
Yep.
go. I think I saw them going to find some chairs, going to get
Ricky
their rain jackets, their everything jacket.
and Megan kept us company at the Irish Bar last night, as they do.
2-0 here. Rise ball out of the zone. Can afford to let that one go. It's our catcher, Jacob Lee, giving signals to his pitcher. And that one on the outside of the plate. Hitter Champneys just pulling that pitch on the outside. Catcher's giving the signals to the pitcher. What's that all about, Damien?
Calling the calls, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, up, down, all around. They'll have their patterns. It won't. I'm sure at this level, it's not just straight up, 1 up, 2 down, and stuff like that. I'm sure they have their combinations and stuff. That's very much why the Australians have that. The cheat code on their arms, but yeah, it's just patterns. There's no one on base, so they can't really pick anything. But yeah, it's just their little ways of communicating between each other.
Nice.
Instead of going drop ball.
Yeah. See, we see the catcher just getting into position as well, and we see that we got a close up. We're going back to the close up on the hit pitch there.
Gotta love a replay.
Yeah, here we see a catch.
Oh,
Our ball going for the attempt.
did Iggy catch that one?
Close to our cameraman. Here we go. He moved his camera. He's back in place.
Ignacio. Gotti, there you go, bro.
Good hustle there by our New Zealand infield. Getting over to try and make that catch. And Champneys has been in the batter's box a little while here. He's certainly putting on a little bit of a battle here for Colquhoun. Working that outside of the plate.
Another foul down. Full crew out there today with the officials. Lance Brown behind the dish, calling the balls and strikes. Bryden Wells at first. Gavin Shepherd at second. And Trevor Murphy at third. Marie Byrne is the official scorer. Lynette Leithart is the electronic scorer.
Here we see that foul ball. And there's a 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, basically the right side of the field, all hustling off for that. Yeah, that's good. That's good to see. That's what you want.
Catches win matches. Got him on the inside. Foul back.
And he seems to be mixing that well. Coco and Lee working the, looks predominantly down. But the outside, probably I would say probably predominantly on the outside, and then coming back on the inside to jam them. Let's see where he goes here. Oh, went back on the outside. Is that a catch? No, that'll come up with their first hit of the game.
Just dropping in shallow left field there. See, a great battle from Champneys in the batter's box for a while there. But just dropping short in left field, and he'll stand up on first with the first hit of the game.
Let me see.
Well, for Australia.
You see, 1 strike, hitting that outside of the plate. That you would have seen from that replay, folks. Lee was wanting that ball on the inside and it just got away from Colquhoun on the outside of the plate. Coming up with a hit from Australia. Just got to keep it nice and tight. Hit and run there, which would be to be expected. They'll be wanting to get a runner down to second base.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, in a scoring position. There's only 1 down. Get Champneys down to 2 so they can get them in a position where they can possibly score a run. Number 90, Oliver Stewart up to bat for Australia.
The catcher from New South Wales. Catchers tend to see a zone pretty well.
Yeah,
Well, at least they think they do.
yeah, catchers. And you know, interesting, pitchers tend to be good hitters as well, right? Because of their visibility or understanding or experience from a pitcher's perspective hitting. There's a few pitchers I know.
Yeah.
Gene Weber was a very good hitter.
Yes, yes.
Chubb Tangaroa wasn't too bad when he wanted to get in there and was allowed to hit as
Yeah,
well.
well, that's the difference, when they're allowed to.
When they're allowed to. I don't know, there's probably a world famous one, Mark Sorensen.
Yeah.
He wasn't a bad hitter, was he all right?
He was all right.
He was all right, eh?
Not a bad catcher.
Not a bad catcher. 2 down. He's working that outside. Look, he's getting that outside and the umpire's calling that for him. He'll be happy with that. Taking a little look there, you saw there with his first baseman, Dallas Clifton, giving him some support.
Yeah, Lance Brown's pretty consistent, eh? And if he's going to call that zone, he will continue to call that zone.
And that's what you want. All right, so finishing the top of the second innings, ladies and gentlemen, no runs scored for Australia. We go into the bottom of the second. Score is 3-0. And welcome back to the 2025 WBSC Oceania Under-23s and Under-18 Trans-Tasman Tournament here in the Manawatū. We are underway. This is day 2. This is the first game of our Under-24, our Under-23s.
Yeah.
Yeah, New Zealand Major Sox and Australia Under-23s. New Zealand have got off to a good start, I would say. Early, still very early days, but they'll be happy with that.
Yeah,
3-0.
Yeah, we know how quickly a game of softball can change, especially when there's only 3 runs on the board, right? So, yeah, great start with New Zealand opening their account with their first three batters crossing home plates. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they do. Joel Burns still out there for Australia. Just got to keep an eye on these numbers on the screen because we're not right next to the diamond, unfortunately.
No, we are commentating from afar again.
We are indeed. Yes.
And here we go. Yes, that's what you can see. The sun has come out. It has popped out. Let's see how long it stays here for. Starting the hitting for New Zealand is Jacob Lee, and coming up will be Ryan Early. 8 and 9.
Almost another lead-off down the order
Yes.
again now, isn't it, these days?
Yes, that's right. Yes, absolutely.
Jacob Lee, the catcher from Auckland.
We see Boone working the outside of that plate. Both pitchers seem to be doing that. Seem to be a common strategy here for New Zealand and Australia. 2 and 2 on the hitter. And that'll see the 3rd strike. Boone will be happy with that. Striking out Jacob Lee. So that's 1 down, bringing up Ryan Early.
Yeah, Byrne would have wanted that after giving up the walk to start off the last innings. Yeah, giving up those runs.
Yeah, we see that pitch there, that replay on the outside of the plate. Jacob Lee probably just wants to stay back, and New Zealand hitters, he's working the outside of the plate, probably just wants to keep the weight back and drive the ball on the outside, off field. It's that outside pitch. 1-1.
Ryan early out of the Ramblers Club in Auckland. Probably didn't have a choice of what club he went to.
That would have been an interesting conversation if he was
yeah.
deciding on another club. What club would that have been, I wonder? Hey?
I'm sure it would have been a Hilton note, a Ricky note, a Megan note.
Or a why?
Yeah, why? What did we do?
Yeah. There we go, down and in. Nice bat. Turn it back here. He's certainly been patient in the batter's box. Picks up a walk. We're seeing a few walks over the last couple of days, actually, Damien.
Yeah, just I mean, it's in and out with the weather, isn't it? But I think it's got something to do with this the weather that they're playing a part with this these Australian batteries.
Yeah, I think a combination of that, and probably also for all the teams just settling in after the first day of games, international level, just getting into a routine, getting into a bit of a rhythm. See the first pitch is a ball. New Zealand, Ryan early on first, bringing up to bat Tane Mumu. Couple of speedsters here at the moment. Let's see what New Zealand will do with them. There's probably all sorts of opportunities here. Getting that outside. And just laying off that. That's not his pitch. It's not the pitch he's looking for. Just forcing the pitcher to go to the same spot, a little further outside, picking up a ball. 2 strikes, 1 ball, 1 down. There's a rise ball on the inside, and Mumu pulls that one to left field, hitting through shortstop. Finding that gap again, New Zealand moving the runners here. We see there that was certainly up and in, and possibly looked like it could have been a hit and run situation. Finding the gap, and New Zealand will end up with early at second base. Mumu at first, and that is bringing up to bat Max Russell. Hard on the outside. Russell leaving that pitch. Burn if he can. Australia should be looking for an infield ground ball here so they can turn a double. There is 1 down, opportunity here to turn a double and get out of this inning. That would be ideal, stop New Zealand from scoring some runs. Burn setting up, and he'll be taking his signal from the catcher. Good hitting there, just holding off Max Russell. Sees himself with 3 balls. So certainly in his favour. There's only 1 down, no need to push anything here. And they go to the outside. He's just missing that outside of the plate this time. Byrne that sees New Zealand with 3 runners on base. Yes, and no surprise. Coach from Australia will be popping out to have a conversation just to break this up. Get an understanding on what's going out between the pitcher and the catcher. But you see that that was certainly out of the zone. Good discipline by Max Russell. Great to see that we've been able to get through a few innings here, ladies and gentlemen. The weather hasn't been the greatest, unfortunately, but everyone has persevered, so great to see this game underway. We're on Diamond 2 at Colquhoun Ballpark. This diamond is holding up well. Oscar Clark into bat. Ryan Early at 3, Mumu at 2nd, and Russell at 1st. 1 strike on the hitter, Oscar Clark. Came up with a hit last turn at bat, scored came across the plate for New Zealand. Be looking to do the same again. Good discipline there, just holding back the hands. Two and 0. Here we see Byrne just looking at his signals. Leaning back and going to the outside. Gets that outside. Gets that outside corner. 2 and 1. Be interesting to see what their will they be aggressive here, or look, New Zealand are up by a few runs. They don't need to press.
No.
You know, runners on base, there's only 1 down.
I mean, you've got that luxury, right? You've got 2 out, so you can maybe. But, you know, let Australia chase you. Don't just give up too much.
Yeah, that's right. This is a real opportunity, though, for New Zealand to have really good quality turns at bat.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, they don't have to press too much, be chasing pitches that are clearly, just be really tight on that strike zone. See what Oscar Clark does here. No, and that gets away. We know they're coming on those. It's about the 3rd run, I think, on a pass ball.
I think it is. I think you're right, yeah.
Definitely 2 or 3.
Yeah, Tana and Max, I think, crossed on pass balls.
Yes, yes. So when they get runners on base, it applies pressure to the pitcher and catcher.
Yep.
Yeah. Good discipline in the batter's box. That all creates that pressure. We see pass balls. Good softball, and they're capitalising on that.
Yeah, take every inch at this level, right?
Oh, and there he comes up. Oh, Byrne's not happy with that. That body language says what is going on. Feels like he's hitting that outside plate. So that's a base on balls. Bringing up Cohen Bailey. Cohen Bailey is out of the North Harbour Association, Damien.
He sure is. What a luxury that would be to play at Rosedale every week.
Not a bad park.
Not a bad park.
Yeah.
Got some Hall of Famers painted on the walls.
How about that?
How about that?
Who are those people? Hey? Nice.
Yeah, Bailey leaves that down in the dirt.
This is really good. They certainly seem very focused, Damien, considering, you know, they've had to sort of wait and wait. It becomes maybe a little bit frustrating.
I was talking to Fergus beforehand, Fergus McAlpine, one of the staff for this Major Sox team, and I did say, you know, after sitting around all day, as the boys' best mates now, and they seem to have quite a bond going. So I saw them playing cards before while they were waiting for the first delay of the day. We were supposed to, of course, kick off at 10:30, and we got underway at 11:30. So good to see that camaraderie. We talked about it all yesterday, being that unit, and seems to be that way. And now they get to go out there and play ball, and seems to be working so far.
Softball certainly is a game where it requires you, though, to be able to switch on and switch off, eh?
Absolutely.
You know, those times of laser focus, but then also be able to, okay,
Yep.
you can. It's okay just to switch off for a moment.
Yep.
Yeah. It's the beauty of the sport.
Colin Bailey struck out in his first at bats. Bottom of the second, going through the order again.
Just drawn into that outside pitch. Just got a little anxious on that outside. A little more discipline. Just trust his hands on the outside pitch. You want to keep your body weight back. Look to hit it off field, so keep those hands back. There we go. Drives one to the outfield. Right field, I would imagine.
All
Just
we can
guessing.
see is Wiramu Tamaki and Keith Marsh on screen, because someone on Switcher is one camera. Okay, good to know. Of course, we are doing this remotely-ish. We have at the clubhouse here at Colquhoun Park. Diamond 1 is empty, drying out in front of us, and everyone's playing on Diamond 2, but what the luxury of having two identical international standard diamonds. I think it's got a bit more drainage over there, or a bit, I don't know what it is, but it just seems to be a bit, and I noticed in that game we called last night. But of course, yeah, we can see the outfield from here, but that's about it.
So that's the second out for Australia. Colin Bailey just going down, struck out there. And bringing up to bat, number 26, Dallas Clifton. Still with runners on base.
Yeah, Dallas can be dangerous.
Yeah, he'll be looking to have a better turn at bat. We talked about that when he walked away. He was sort of, you know, the old hit the ground.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just on his good turn at bat, though, throughout the pitching, because they had runners on and he scored a couple of runs, helped for a couple of runs to come across the plate on pass balls. Leaving that, nice. So that's what he'll be aiming for. This is probably a little bit of an individual opportunity to have a better turn at bat.
Loaded bases, 2 down, why not?
Runner at first is Oscar Clark, still at first after his base and balls. Doesn't look like he's going anywhere. He's just going to go on the hit. Yeah, he doesn't have to really apply any pressure. Just caught on the outside. Byrne getting a signal. There we go.
Get the code.
Taking a look at, yep. And set. Outside again.
I know in their top team, the shortstop and the second definitely have the wristbands. I do see second's got one. Don't know if shortstop does.
Well, yes, to your point, they might just have, it's also maybe set plays, positioning, where they're pitching the ball, but also what's the play when runners are on base. Don't know. Haven't done that before in my life. I'd love to find out more. Maybe I have to go and have a conversation. But we see Dallas Clifton pick up a walk, finds himself at first.
Joel in Australia will be disappointed in that, giving up a run through a walk. I mean, I know a couple pass balls, you know, you're disappointed in that, but that's not how you want to be giving up runs at international softball.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, look, and watching his body language and just seeing how hard he's working on the outside of the plate, I think there's sometimes he's thinking, you know, that's a strike.
Yep.
That's usually what happens. It's a game against your umpires sometimes. But often we talk about you've got to adapt.
You have to.
You need to adapt. New Zealand have forced him to struggle a little bit with that, then have to bring the ball in, and then they're capitalising on that and coming up with some hits. There you go. There's a shot of the armband there from Smith. No relation. Or could be. Yeah.
I'll imagine all the Smiths being related.
Yeah.
So coming into the game on the hill, go to my reserve league, Matt Bedwell. Number 8 on the program.
Matt Bedwell. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are at the bottom of the second inning. New Zealand Major Sox versus Australia under 23. Just had a little break there. Australia making a substitution, bringing in a new pitcher.
Yeah, Matt Bewell coming into the game here for Joel Byrne, going almost 2 innings for this Australia side. New Zealand have scored 5, a few off pass balls, 1 off a walk. So, yeah, they'll want to change that pretty quickly and stop this momentum that New Zealand have created.
Yeah, they certainly started well with a lot of energy and enthusiasm, and well, you've got to be happy when you score 3 runs in your first inning at an international level. So, coaches for New Zealand will be happy, but they'll want to maintain. Don't settle for that. Don't let that get away.
You can see the drips coming through. Oh, the rain is back.
It's back.
Oh, and it is back.
It's back, and it's come back a little harder than just a drizzle.
Yeah, everybody running towards. Oh, wow.
They're off. They're off the field.
Gotta love our summer sport, right?
Yes.
Oh, it is open, but probably in about 2 seconds it'll be gone again.
Yeah, so they'll just take some shelter.
Oh, wind picking up.
The wind will help to blow it away. We'll just stand here under our gazebo, sheltered.
And then it's gone.
Here we go.
Play some ads.
They're going back out onto the field. Maybe we won't play some ads. Look, you know, this is good though. Look at them. They don't care. They want to get back out there. They're like, no, stop raining now.
100%.
Let's get back into it. That's great to see. They're here to play ball.
Absolutely.
Someone might like to go down there and give our little camera a little wipe off. It's okay. Alrighty.
Just a quick shower break and then they're back into it.
That's it. That's what we want to see. So Trey Wildboar is up to bat. Number 12 for New Zealand. He is the DP.
Bubbles.
Bubbles.
No. It was one of the nicknames I heard in Hawke's Bay, and while he was with Hutt Valley, and I think it's was it Trailer Park Boys with the glasses? But
Oh,
anyway.
right.
Pretty handy player here in the DP role doing the batting, but can play in the middles, handy middle, and and he can chuck.
So usually the DP, have the DP in there, and if he's also there with the skill of being able to pitch, we may see him come in, yeah? If he's the, but they've got, do they have a few pitches?
I would imagine they would, going through here. There's a couple that was seen over the years. Of course, Caleb Coco's starting.
You see a hit to pitcher for that out. That's the third out.
Now they can get off the diamond.
Now they can go off the diamond. There you go. So finish, bottom of the second, 3 out. The score is, ladies and gentlemen, 5-0 to New Zealand.
Steve's Tyre Service and Auto
Being a Manawatū local, supporting our community is at the heart of everything we do. From the Aotearoa Hospice, Just Silch, and Replay connecting second-hand sports gear, we make giving back our mission. Thank you for all the great feedback with over 1,500 5-star reviews. It's a great reward for our team that their hard work is acknowledged by our customers. And now with the addition of Order Care, we're a one-stop shop. The team are proud to have grown alongside the community, and with your continued support, we look forward to the journey ahead.
Sometimes virtual reality begs for more reality. Jack Links is good with it.
Oh my hoki mai, and welcome back. We are at Colquhoun Ballpark, bringing you first game of the day between NZ Major Sox and Australia under 23. New Zealand have got themselves off to a good start to this game. Score is a 5-0. Australia this inning, top of the third, will certainly be wanting to get some runners on base and get some runs on the board.
Yeah, third time out to bat for Australia at their 9 batter. So the first time him seeing Coco, Seach. But yeah, they'll want to change their fortunes pretty quickly, get some base runners on, move them around. That's great start for New Zealand, though.
Great start, great start there. And that could be the difference here. He's sitting on the outside of the plate. Talked about that the last few innings. It seems to be where they're predominantly pitching. The difference is he seems to be hitting that spot and just tying up those Australian hitters.
If it ain't broke.
Yeah. So we're at the top of the order. Cody Smith is up to bat.
Coco looks like he's got a bit of height to him. I know Dallas isn't short.
Yeah.
A tall pitcher? What?
Tall pitcher. That's a bonus. That's a luxury, having a
I think
tall
we'd have one of the tallest pitchers in the world, wouldn't we? Our 6'7" Pitarona. It's pretty handy.
pretty handy. Shout out to those short pitchers. I'm sure they bring something special as well.
As I see a Liam Potts walk around. Oh,
There you go.
Yeah, you're sure.
Oh,
Potsy.
there we go. Oh, nice play here. If we come up with the out. It's a little off hit there to the second baseman for New Zealand, coming up with the first out. Second out, beg your pardon, Cody Smith.
So, yeah. Like, the arms went out, like, safe.
Okay,
but no one's
yes.
there. Like, no one's on deck.
Yes.
So, Corey Liston to bat. Listy. Causa.
Not sure what happened there.
No. Oh, yeah.
Ah, there you go. There you go. It's about the catch, ladies and gentlemen. We just got the word there. So it wasn't a catch. Making the play at first. Here's your man.
Yeah, Corey had a season in the Hutt Valley this season, played for the NFC side, and ended up getting a New Zealand birth certificate during the season.
Oh, is that right?
Yes, he has dual citizenship through mum.
Through mum.
Through mum, and
Oh,
yeah,
kia ora,
so
mum.
yeah, 100. Sister played for the Junior White Sox.
Here we go. We see a ground ball at inside pitch. Great. That's exactly what Coco would have wanted. Hitting his spots, getting his team some ground balls.
Great
Confidence
outs.
in the New Zealand team coming up with those outs.
Yeah.
3 up, 3 down. It's the top of the third. No runs scored for Australia. Going into the bottom of the third inning. We'll be back shortly.
Steve's Tyre Service and Auto
Being a Manawatū local, supporting our community is at the heart of everything we do. From the Aotearoa Hospice, Just Silch, and Replay connecting second-hand sports gear, we make giving back our mission. Thank you for all the great feedback with over 1,500 5-star reviews. It's a great reward for our team that their hard work is acknowledged by our customers. And now with the addition of Order Care, we're a one-stop shop. The team are proud to have grown alongside the community, and with your continued support, we look forward to the journey ahead.
Kia ora koutou te whānau, and welcome back to Colquhoun Ballpark, Palmerston North. You're watching the 2025 Softball New Zealand presentation of the WBSC Under-23 Men's Oceania Qualifier and Under-18 Men's Test Series. Going into the top of the third inning, score is a 5-0. We're at 7, 8, 9, Leon Lam, Jacob Lee and Ryan Early. And straight into it. Matt Bedwell will be happy with that. That is first out of the inning. Didn't muck around on that one, Damien. He was in there, he was ready to go. Maybe that's been the message from the coach.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, first test, first game in the 5 test series. Yeah, they want to get this one, either get themselves underway or just get out of here. You know, so if they can get those outs, and we're only at the bottom of the third, long way to go.
Although you see there, we saw the replay there. Lam was probably wasn't very happy with that. Thought left it. Felt like it was outside of the zone, but it is what it is. Nice play here by the third baseman for Australia. Getting that hopper and getting the second out. Lee.
This is a better start in an innings from Australia.
Australia will be happy, yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Got to get that 1-2.
Bringing up Ryan Early. Base on balls, last turn at bat. Came across the plate. Another good start there. Bidwell just hitting that spot on the outside. They will be very happy with this start in the third inning.
Yeah, they needed to change this momentum of this New Zealand team, and it's not as if New Zealand's smacking them around. You know, it's pass balls or walks that have made things happen. So yeah, if they can groundouts pop ups, or if you can get a strikeout. Oh, what's happening to the centre field cam?
Here we go. Here we go. Very, very happy with
Good
that,
innings
Bidwell.
for-
Yes. Australian coaching team will be happy with that. Literally 3 up, 3 down. Only a few pitches pitched. That completes the bottom of the third. See you shortly. We'll be going into the top of the fourth inning.
The decisions we make matter. The cloth you put on your back, that comes from somewhere. Ours is Ecotech, and it comes from here. One of these equals 38 of these, not in landfill. High-performance fabric worthy of what you stand for.
To be the best, fight for what's never been done. Push past the pain. Reach beyond. Pain you feel today will be the strength you feel tomorrow. Someone has to be the best. Why not you?
And welcome back to Colquhoun Ballpark. WBSC Oceania Qualifier between New Zealand and Australia, the under-23s. First game for today. Our teams are on Diamond 2. We've had to move from Diamond 1. Folks, due to weather, the Diamond certainly seems to be holding up well. Coco is...
Yeah, 2 looks good, doesn't it?
Yes. Sure does, and that helps.
Palmerston North City Council did a big revamp of Colquhoun Ballpark in 2020, building up to the Under-18 World Cup. So it's really good to see it being used for another tournament, and especially international. Awesome.
Going into the top of the fourth inning, Australia were able to hold out New Zealand in that last inning, Damien, and then we see a little hit up the middle. That was the first inning that New Zealand didn't score any runs.
Yeah.
And this is probably, I'm just looking at my score sheet, which is probably not the greatest in the world. If you're a scorer looking at it, you'd be horrified. Anyway, anyhow, Australia come up with a hit there.
Yeah, Chapney's into bat. Oh, no. Sorry, Boston Lowe, the first baseman, into bat now, 82.
There we go. Hard hit to third base. Was looking to go to second. Made the play at first. Great stop there by third baseman for New Zealand. That's Dallas Clifton. Is it Dallas Clifton? No, beg your pardon, ladies and gentlemen. It is Oscar Clark. Great stop there.
Yeah, Oscar, he's quick. He's got a quick glove. He's in the hot corner for a reason. Gets it over to Clifton in time for that first outs.
Fantastic stop. Important, because if it had got through, that would have ended up with runners at first and second. So big out for New Zealand. Nice defensive play. Here we go. Australia have come out. Guns blazing here. Safe at first. First pitch, grounding it out. That's bringing up Champneys. Here we see here. Goffer, just ground ball. Looked like a bit of a high chopper. That's a good sign. That means that diamond is drying up nicely.
Yep.
Hitting the top of the ball there, and New Zealand unable to make the play at first. Runners at first and second. They've come out aggressive in this inning, Damien. They're hitting first pitch, second pitch.
Yeah, well, you gotta follow on from that momentum. You know, Bedwell's come in. He's changed the game with the Australian defense. So your offense needs to step up. They need to back them up. If you're getting 3 out, 3 down in the field, then you want to come out and get some runners on base, convert, especially 5-0 down, claw back any way you can.
Coco just leaning back.
Ooh.
There's that pass ball. Seen a few of those.
We have indeed.
Not from New Zealand so much.
Nope.
But there you go. It can work both ways. Just that rise ball getting away from Lee. We see that inside pitch. So it'll be interesting to see here how Coco just helps his team here. Looks like the infielder just to change of position, just coming in. Oh, fly ball to the outfield. And that looks like we missed it, unfortunately, but it looks like it was a home run. Clearly over the fence. Champneys.
It's pretty happy. Pretty, it's definitely giving indications of an automatic home run.
Yes, yes indeed. That will bring in 3 runs.
And just like that.
Just like that. There you go.
Down by
Gets
5,
that down.
now down by 2.
Down by 2. Well, it's only the 4th inning, yeah?
Yeah.
And we definitely have seen some momentum change here.
Yeah, the key was taking Gerbes out for Matt Bedwell coming into pitch for Australia has really changed the momentum of it and shifted it back towards Australia.
Well, this certainly changes it up a little bit now.
Sure does.
So 1 down. Their lead-off hitter, Hayden Dobe. Runners coming in for Australia, Lowe, Goffer and Champneys. That brings up Oliver Stewart. That low pitch, forcing him to swing at that. Although it looked like Stewart was looking for the fence.
Yeah.
That can sometimes happen when you hit it before you is hit it out of the ballpark.
The bro's just done it, surely.
Yeah, surely I can do it too.
Yeah.
He'll just want to compose himself. There you go. Held back on that one. Just showing a bit more discipline there. Great comeback here by Australia.
Yeah, you just got to keep grinding, right? There's 7
That's
innings
right.
for a reason. Game ain't won in the first couple innings for sure. So, yeah, one foul swoop of the bats, and changes the direction of things.
Yes. And like we talked about with New Zealand, the opportunity is especially when you got runners on base.
Yeah.
You really need to finish it off.
Cohen Bailey on the screen now. His North Harbour teammate still on the hill Colquhoun.
And leaning back, Coco just going on the inside. Stewart fouling that off. You can see he's had to mix it up.
Yep.
Had to mix it up this inning. You
Definitely.
see also he's spending longer. The Australian hitters are staying in longer.
Yeah, seeing more pitches, making him throw more pitches. Second time through the order for Australia, so they've seen a bit of his arsenal. I'm sure he didn't show them all in the first
There we
at
go.
bat.
Oh, nice play there by the second baseman. That time he did catch the ball. I'm looking on the full. So drive to the second baseman. That will see the second out for New Zealand. Bringing up Nick Crouch, sorry.
Nice work, Colin Bailey at second to make that out.
Yes, and just catching that on his offside. Two down. Foul ball there. So he's definitely had to mix it up. Caleb Coco this inning. Has the last few innings just sat on the outside of the plate. That seems to have worked for him. Needing to change up.
Yeah, sure has.
Yes, just change up the combinations. Nice play again by second baseman for New Zealand, Colin Bailey, taking the third out. Coming out of that inning, top of the fourth, Australia putting themselves on the board. 3 runs to 5. See you in the bottom of the fourth.
Steve's Tyre Service and Auto
Being a Manawatū local, supporting our community is at the heart of everything we do. From the Aotearoa Hospice, Just Silch, and Replay connecting second-hand sports gear, we make giving back our mission. Thank you for all the great feedback with over 1,500 5-star reviews. It's a great reward for our team that their hard work is acknowledged by our customers. And now with the addition of Order Care, we're a one-stop shop. The team are proud to have grown alongside the community, and with your continued support, we look forward to the journey ahead.
And welcome back to Colquhoun Ballpark in the Manawatū. We are going into the bottom of the fourth inning between Australia under-23s and the New Zealand Major Sox. Score is 5-3. Leading us off is the top of the order, Tane Mumu, followed by Max Russell and Oscar Clark. They'll be wanting to pull those runs back. Damien?
Yeah, for sure. Get off to a great start, 3-0 and then 5-0. Tane gets a piece.
Deep fly ball to right field. Great effort there by Australia.
Just out of field of play.
Aidan Chumpneys in right field for Australia. Making a good effort. You see the wind carrying that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that fly ball.
Yeah, it's definitely
coming to the
wind
right
is
of
picked up here.
Yes, coming to the right of the park. Good effort. And Australia will be wanting to really hold out this New Zealand team in this inning. Looks like one down. taking that ground ball out. I'm just missed that, sorry, on the screen, but you know, I'm just imagining, I'm going by the body language. They're giving the signal that one's out. I'm predicting there's one down. There you go.
Just to recap, people, we are not in front of the diamond. We're
No.
up in the club rooms. Well, we're actually on the deck, standing in the wind, unlike the other rest of the team. So yeah, no, we can't actually see the infield. So we were relying on the camera views as well. Give it a nudge.
Max Russell up to bat for New Zealand. We see a ground ball hitting that inside pitch to shortstop, coming up with the play. 6-3.
Yeah, Russell gets back to ball. He's a good batter, that one. Just grounding out to the shortstop. Corey List, who makes the play to first.
Bidwell's come in.
Yeah.
Yeah, coming strong, coming well. Hitting good spots. Here we go, just sitting on the outside of the plate there, catcher. Giving him his target. It's interesting, isn't it, Damien? You know, pitch is really important. Can control the game.
I guess they're important, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they're pretty important.
Yeah.
And yeah, just how the momentum's changed in this game. See, another 3 up, 3 down for Australia.
Great play there by Australia, third baseman, to get that third out for Australia. They'll be happy coming out of that inning, holding out New Zealand. No runs scored. We're going into the top of the fifth, ladies and gentlemen. See you shortly. Hello and welcome back to Colquhoun Ballpark, Palmerston North. You're watching the 2025 Softball New Zealand presentation of the WBSC Under-23 Men's Oceania Qualifier and the Under-18 Men's Test Series. First game of the day sees New Zealand Major Sox versus Australia Under-23. We are going into the top of the fifth inning. Score is currently 5-3 to New Zealand. And up to bat for Australia is Sam Seach.
In the 9 hole.
In the number 9 hole.
The new leadoff. Actuals leading us off in the top of the fifth.
Sam Seach out of Victoria, I believe.
Correct.
I say that like I know.
Yeah.
But the information told me that he's out of Victoria.
That's the one.
That's it. Talking to the mums last night, taking me through the pronunciations of some of their
Oh, we got hit up by a
players.
few as well. Yeah.
Yes, making sure we're on our game. I love that though, that our parents, they want us to pronounce their names correctly.
I want to pronounce names properly. Yeah.
Totally, and their nicknames.
Yeah, got a few nicknames. Yeah, for
Few
sure.
nicknames.
Yeah, it was we had Corey List's mum on commentary in Wellington, Hutt Valley on Wednesday, and she went through the lineup with all the nicknames. So yeah, it was a good watch.
All right, let's take a look here. It looks like, Damien, we have had a change for New Zealand, if I'm seeing this correctly. Let's just have a little nosy. Yes.
Trey
yes.
Wildbull.
Makes sense.
Yeah, Wildbull into pitch there.
Just time to change, eh? We're going into
Yeah,
the
Caleb
fifth inning.
did great for his team, you know.
Fantastic job.
By Australia just starting to get on him, but you know, at this level you got a few guns in the shed, so bring them out where you need to. Thanks for watching wherever you are, ladies and gentlemen. I know we've got a good friend of ours watching in Canada. My man Lance Wynn.
Our man Lance Wynn.
That's our guy. We're in Palmy, my man. Miss you.
Oh, thought he had a walk there. That's okay. He's okay. He'll come back. 3-1. And there you go. Trying to get him on the outside. He wasn't having a bar of that, so Seach will pick up that walk and runner on base for Australia. Always nice to get your lead-off hitter on base.
Yeah, absolutely.
Australia will be looking to move him down to second. Let's see what they do. Lots of different ways you can move runners down to second, going for a bunt.
Yeah, start using the short game.
Just put the ball down. Turn around nice and early. That's one strike. This is Cody Smith up to bat. Lead-off hitter for Australia. And here he goes again, second turn. 2 strikes. Unfortunately, just unable to sacrifice the bunt, put the ball down and move the runner. So now he's going to need to move the ball, find another way. Not sure how quick the Seach is. Possibly.
Well, he's a centre fielder, so surely he's got some wheels.
There you go.
Surely.
Yeah, well, I was thinking that. Here we go. Oh, pick off at first. Taking a big lead. That pitch right out of the zone. 2-1's the count. And again, oh, he got him on the outside.
There's a consistency from Lance Brown behind the dish.
Yes.
He's calling those corners.
He has been consistent with that. And it's a matter of inches though, eh? It's like if you can just find exactly where they want it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, game of moments, game of inches. It can change just so quickly, left or right, and you know, just clipping the corner there. Lance Brown in position to call that out.
In position, a lot closer than us.
As we squint at a screen with
Yes.
lack of brightness.
He's been pretty consistent. And the runner's off. Here we go. Down to 2. Just a matter of time when they were going to need to get him down to 2.
Oh, yeah, you'd always move him down by 2 with a couple at-bats to go. You know, a couple outs up your sleeve. You gotta push it.
This is Corey List. Corey List should be up to bat. Yes. 2 balls.
Listy was there out of Queensland, who was their under 23 MVP of their tournament that they had in January, February.
Okay.
His 5th year playing in the under 23s, and he's still got two more years to go.
Wow.
Yeah.
5th year.
Yeah.
Gosh. So he's been playing for a while from a young age.
Yeah, well, Mum runs Southside Stingers out of Australia, so that's our equivalent to the ISA, isn't it? Out of Hawke's Bay kind of thing. That travelling kind of opportunities for the young ones coming through. So, yeah, he's definitely from a softball family, that's for sure.
That's great. Fantastic. And where does he get his hair from?
He grew it himself.
Yeah.
He's short on top, and that mullet at the back is just glorious.
Fine.
So when I picked him up at the airport earlier last summer and took him to Upper he fitted right in.
Oh, nice.
Upper basically the West Auckland of Wellington. I'm just I could say that being born in West Auckland.
There you go. Yes, yes. My husband's from the West too. Loud and proud they are.
Loud for sure.
Oh, just getting it. They're going in on him.
Yep.
All right, so 2-2.
Corey wears an arm guard on his right because he is a right-handed pitcher and thrower. But of course he bats left, as you can see. I think he's actually got a magnet under a ball.
Oh,
see, he just attracts the ball.
That's why he covers up.
Yeah, I was getting all the updates from Mum.
Yeah, we see here. I think he just lost his footing too, our pitcher. Little bit. He's looking down at the ground. Yeah.
I was talking to Mum during the under-18 Australian Nationals, and she was giving me all the stats each day, and to see a stat of hit by pitch in there because of how many times he had been hit is pretty funny. Not for Corey, I'm sure, but
no, no, they're not aiming to go out there and get themselves hit. We see Seach go down to third base, so he is so close to home plate. Let's see what Liss can do here. There.
It says 2 outs on screen, but I'm sure it's only one. Seach was the leadoff.
Yep.
The struck out for the Cody Smith, and now second in the 2 spot is Corey List.
3-2. 3-2. This is a good turn it back. Good battle. Australia have certainly applied some pressure here in the last couple of innings. Oh, gets him on the outside. That's a big out. They'll be happy with that.
Yeah, absolutely. Had to work hard for it. Corey saw a few pitches and, seen a few foul balls. Right, grind it out and get that second out.
Just checking here too, Damien. Looks like we've had a catching change as well for New Zealand, which makes sense. Here we'll just see the replay though on that outside pitch. Yeah, unfortunately, Liss couldn't just finish that one off. Good battle in his turn at bat, but New Zealand will be happy with that second out. Here we go. Bringing up to bat Hayden Dobe.
I'm sure there is young Jaden Potts behind the dish, but we have 3, not 13 on our program, so I'm guessing it is him. It does
Jaden Potts, yes, that's correct. Yeah, I put him down
like
as
him.
number 3. Don't know how.
Yeah, because it's on the team sheet.
Yep, there
Margaret
you go.
Marsh.
Here you go. Jaden Potts.
Can tell that little nugget, little stature.
Seach is still at 3. Ooh.
That corner.
Yep, that's that corner. You see how far the catcher gets over and opens up the...
Yeah. Oh, well, you know, Jaden, his brother's been... Liam is quite a handy pitcher himself, been playing for the Black Sox for the last couple of seasons. So I'm sure those two have had many
conversations.
Many throwdowns in the backyard.
Yeah. You see Seach is, it comes up with a walk, so Hayden has come up with a walk. That puts another runner on base for Australia. Bringing up to bat Boston Lowe, who was the number 4 hitter for Australia.
Yeah, the big first baseman. Grounded out to the hot corner in his last at bat.
He's taking his time, why not? Time called, it looks like. Yes. Australian coach is going to make a little change here.
During an at bat.
Let's see what he's up to. Is he going to put a runner in? Is he going to change the hitter or a runner, Damien? What do we reckon? Do you want to get some speed on the field? On the field? Is it a field? No, it's not a field. It's a diamond.
It's a diamond.
It's a diamond, Jackie.
Hayden Dobe at first.
Yes.
Seach at third.
Looks like he's put a runner on. Yeah, makes sense. Let's get the runner down to second base. Runner down to second base. Good situation here for Australia to be in. And ladies and gentlemen, top of the 5th inning here, we have a little guest coming to speak to us. We have Noah Powell. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. So Noah is from the Australian under-18 team who fortunately got to play yesterday, which was fantastic. We were here to watch that. Damien and myself actually called your games. So how's it going for you so far in New Zealand?
Yeah, the weather's been a little bit challenging, but
No, has it?
no, we're
Doesn't sound
very
like us.
happy to be here. Very excited to hopefully get some more games in for the rest of the weekend. Started off quite strong and pretty happy with how we went. New Zealand always putting up a challenge, as they always do.
Yeah.
But yeah, very happy to be here and look forward to the next couple of games coming up.
Yeah, fantastic. And tell us, so whereabouts are you actually from in Australia?
I'm from Newcastle, New South Wales.
Yeah.
So about 2 hours north of Sydney.
Okay.
Up the Blues.
Yep. Good shout.
There you go. And so how long have you actually been playing softball?
I first stepped on the diamond when I was 5 years old, playing
Wow.
T-ball.
Yeah.
So now 18 years old, I've been on for quite a while.
Yeah.
And is that because of from family? Have your family?
Yeah, both my mother and my father have played since they were about 12 years old as well. So
Wow.
been around softball for a very long time.
Yeah. And so tell the folks who are listening your position. Where did you start? First, where did you start? If you started at 5, what position did you play?
Well, T-ball back at home, we didn't really have any positions.
You don't have a position, just everybody
wherever the
gets-
ball
Yeah.
went, we wanted to go as well.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, once I got to mod ball, I decided to take up pitching because my dad was a pitcher as well.
Okay.
So
Yep.
jumped in the backyard, was pitching against the brick wall. And
Wow.
went from there ever since and got to pitch my first game for Australia yesterday, and it was a very big honour.
Very
Fantastic.
Very cool.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Tell us about what's mod ball.
So mod ball in Australia is when you get to about the under 12, under 13 area, and we first go to our live pitching and we have a soft squishy ball.
Yeah.
And that's our mod ball. So it's similar rules, a little bit different, a little bit smaller field, and squishy ball, and just introducing us into the fast pitch game before we get to the hard balls around under 15s, and that's when it gets pretty serious.
Nice.
So we've got a game going on at the moment. Obviously, the Australian under-23s and New Zealand. Thoughts on the game?
We were watching it back at the hotel when we were getting ready for the game. New Zealand looked very, very strong, and but Australia's come back, but it looks like a really good game, and look forward to hopefully getting over there for a little bit before our game to watch the end of it.
Yeah.
Nice.
And what's your goal or aspirations? Obviously, there's the 23s. You also have your premier team. There's so much opportunity. What are you looking towards in your future for softball?
Well, hopefully, obviously first time putting on the Australian jersey,
Yeah.
hopefully looking forward to impress on the big stage here. We have 23 Worlds coming up and we have qualifiers coming up, so it's a big aspiration, but always shoot high and looking forward to hopefully being able to represent my country again at hopefully at a world stage, the biggest stage in the world.
Yeah, fantastic. So for the next couple of days, what's the aim for your team though? specifically? What's the coach asking, and what's the expectation, I guess, of your team?
Yeah, we're just looking forward to, again, hopefully getting the rest of our games on.
Yeah.
But, yeah, putting up a big challenge for New Zealand. As I said earlier, they're always a challenge no matter what time of day you play them. But, yeah, just looking forward to hopefully getting on top again. And we only came together a couple of days ago when we flew. That was the first time our whole team's met. Because we come from all over Australia. We have some kids from Western Australia, Queensland, New South Wales. So that was the first time we've actually come together. So hopefully just gelling together a little bit more and getting used to playing with each other. And, yeah, hopefully coming out on top again. But
Yeah. So with this rain, maybe that's been a blessing for you to spend probably a little bit more time off the field than on it, which will help you to be able to develop that culture.
We've had a lot of time at the hotel together, so we've gelled us.
Played cards, and what do you guys do?
Oh, just
talk
a lot about our national championships when we've always played against each other, never played with each other.
Right.
Just bring up some past memories of playing against each other, and so spend a lot of time at the hotel. So it's good to gel as people before players.
Absolutely. Well put. Well
Awesome.
Just saw your coach walk past with a hot dog. Has he showed you any magic tricks?
He has not yet. However, he's also my state coach. I've had plenty of magic tricks from Adam Rhineflesh, and it's always an honour to watch him because he's no matter how many times I watch it, I never understand how he does it. He's truly a magician.
Okay, clearly I'm not up to speed with this.
He's a magician.
Oh, no way, really?
Yeah, so his job away from softball, he's a comedian and a magician. He goes on all the big cruise ships. And
wow, okay.
Very, very talented.
Okay, I think I probably want to meet him and maybe spend a little time with him. I'm sure I would enjoy that myself. Well, thank you so much, Noah Powell from the Australian Under-18 team for joining us in the commentary box, and all the best to you and your team for the rest of the tournament.
Thank you very much.
Awesome, man.
Thank you.
Thanks, mate. Noah Powell from New South Wales, up the Blues.
Up the Blues, eh? Up the Blues. There you go. All right, and getting back to our game here. We're at the bottom of the fifth, ladies and gentlemen, and we finished the inning 5-3. We are going into the top of the sixth inning. No run scored. We'll see you shortly.
Being a Manawatū local, supporting our community is at the heart of everything we do. From the Aotearoa Hospice, Just Zilch and Replay connecting second-hand sports gear, we make giving back our mission. Thank you for all the great feedback with over 1,500 5-star reviews. It's a great reward for our team that their hard work is acknowledged by our customers. And now with the addition of Order Care, we're a one-stop shop. The team are proud to have grown alongside the community, and with your continued support, we look forward to the journey ahead.
Kia ora koutou, ladies and gentlemen. We are back to the 2025 WBSC Oceania Under-23s and Under-18 Trans-Tasman tournament here at Colquhoun Ballpark in the Manawatū. First game for today is between the New Zealand Major Sox and Australia Under-23. Score is 5-3. Australia has certainly made a comeback in the last few innings.
Yeah, New Zealand got onto that roll, scoring 3 in the first and then a couple more after the next innings, but they made a all-important pitching change. Matt Bedwell coming into the game and has kept New Zealand scoreless ever since. And what that did was produce some momentum, and then Aidan Champneys sends it over the back fence for an automatic home run, scoring the run-ins of Doe and Goffer to claw back some runs, and we're now at 5-3 in favour of New Zealand.
And then we see Goffer, first out of the inning. He's the DP for Australia. Just a little off hit there. Down the first base line. First baseman taking that out for New Zealand. One down. Bringing up Champneys. Damien, it seems to have got a little warmer.
Yeah.
And there is no rain.
No, until you just said that.
Yeah,
no, of course. No, it's
it's
that
good.
glare is coming in. And
Yes,
yeah,
this is good.
it is good.
Just calling time out, catcher. Yeah, we see there was just a little timeout there for New Zealand. Just looks like it's just sort of slowing things down here a little bit. Trey wild ball. Oh, that inside pitch just getting away. Good patience there by Champneys. Getting himself on base, which is good. That's what they will want. Australia, runner on base. Chasing a couple of runs. And that brings up to bat Oliver Stewart. Pass ball on the inside. Champneys getting down to 2. Stewart will be looking to move the ball. He had a couple of turns at bat. And just another one getting away from our New Zealand catcher. Jaden Potts. He won't be happy with that, just needing to block the ball. One down. One down for New Zealand. Runner at 2. Wild ball. On the inside. Big swing there. Big swing there by Stewart, and welcome Chopper to the commentary box. Nice to have you.
Yeah, kia ora, Jackie. Yeah, and what a fantastic game we've got here on Saturday morning. And it's good to see the sunshine's out for once here, and I believe we've just checked the rain radar. There's no more due for the day, so
Wow,
action
that's
aplenty
great.
to happen here at Colquhoun Park.
Fantastic. And I think everyone will be happy with that, particularly the teams or the players. There's a bit of softball going on out here today. And you can see there just from the picture, we've also got a lot of whānau spectators out here, which is great to see that come here to watch international ball, Chopper.
Yeah, it certainly is. Jackie, got a chance to walk around Diamond 2. Obviously, that's a fair way from where we're commentating this game, up in the club rooms type thing off the deck. But there is.
Here we go, comes up with a hit. Stewart drives one to left field. Left field, big attempt there, but unfortunately wasn't able to come up with fielding that, and that saw Stewart score that run.
Yeah, fantastic clutch hitting here from the catcher from Australia. Just pounds that one up the middle. And, of course, the outfitter's trying to cut it off to keep him at first base. In this case, he gets a stand-up triple, and Australia now within 1 run.
Yes, we were talking earlier, Chopper, that Australia have certainly applied a bit more pressure on New Zealand over the last couple of innings. Found a bit of groove and a bit of energy.
Yeah, that's a big thing, isn't it? The game of softball's almost like a game of chess, isn't it, Jackie? And we see here the replay. He just leans over on that rise ball, drives it to left field, and outfitter there, Russell, trying to cut it off. Unfortunately, bobbles away, and Australia, well, clutch hitting's good here in the top of the 6.
And good to see New Zealand confident in making an attempt there, making an attempt and knowing that they had cover. Centre fielder was there to actually cover that and get the ball in.
Yeah, simply outstanding, Jack. And that's the key, I think. You know, if you're thinking the Australia's men's program up and down the regiment 18s, 23s, and of course the Steelers, they want to get their players in those clutch hit situations. So Stewart there, very, very happy with his work.
That was Seach in the batter's box, just waiting to come up next for Australia. They have a runner on 3 and a Stewart on 3. Good opportunity here.
One away, showing bunt, 2-2 count, he won't be. And this one gets
and
away.
A pass ball. Runner scores.
And just like the doctor ordered, in a blink of an eye now, all tied up at 5 runs apiece. This one gets away from the catcher. Lee, or Potts, I think that's in there now. And in they come, Australia, and you can see in the dugout, they are happy.
They are very happy, yes. You know, they just sort of got off to a little bit of a slow start, but that's because New Zealand came out strong, but they've come back. Perfect timing. They're in this ball game. We've got another inning and a half to go. That is an out there. Crouch is out. Just getting that second out for New Zealand. That will bring up a Seach.
Yeah, good composure there, of course, from the replacement pitcher. Trey Wild ball, bear down after that loose one, allowing a runner to come in. And I think that's also important too from New Zealand's perspective, isn't it?
That's correct. That's correct. Really, really important. Yeah, starting with a pitcher, controlling the game in terms of pitching location. We saw he's going down and in. It looks predominantly just jamming these hitters from Australia. With that, keeping the ball to the left side of the field, making sure New Zealand can come up and make those plays. He's getting the inside too.
Oh, Jackie, as I look out into the horizon, I said
we spoke too soon.
Yeah, I think we're done for the rain, but they might get the odd light shower. There's one happening now, and then hopefully Damien's not far away from coming back, because I'm going to pop out there and waterproof some of those cameras again.
And there you go. Got out of the inning. He'll be happy with that. Keeping Australia only scoring 2 runs. It has tied the game up though. We're going into the bottom of the 6th inning, and currently we are all tied up. Australia 5 and New Zealand 5. We'll see you shortly.
Jack Links presents Messin' with Sasquatch.
Watch this.
Don't mess with other snacks. Choose Jack Links jerky made with 100% beef.
Your world, your color, your choice. With the
Steve's Tyre Service and Auto
Being a Manawatū local, supporting our community is at the heart of everything we do. From the Aotearoa Hospice, Just Silch, and Replay connecting second-hand sports gear, we make giving back our mission. Thank you for all the great feedback with over 1,500 5-star reviews. It's a great reward for our team that their hard work is acknowledged by our customers. And now with the addition of Order Care, we're a one-stop shop. The team are proud to have grown alongside the community, and with your continued support, we look forward to the journey ahead.
Jack Links Jerky presents Hangry Moments.
What's your kitty's name?
It's a puma.
Thank you. Jack Links Jerky, the protein-packed way to feed your wild side.
Kia ora koutou whānau, this is Jackie Smith and I'm in the commentary box with Damien Collins. And we are bringing you the 2025 WBSC Oceania 23 qualifier and the Under-18 Trans-Tasman series. And joining us in the commentary box, we have another special guest. That is Blake Turner from the Australian Under-18s team. Welcome, Blake.
Thank you very much for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, nice to meet you. I'm getting an opportunity to meet all of you guys. Well, not all of you. I've met a couple of you now. Yeah, so how are you enjoying this tournament so far? I know it's been challenging with the weather. We've talked about that for the last couple of days. But, you know, how's it feeling for you to actually be here, though, at an international series?
Yeah, no, it's really good being able to represent my country. Obviously, like travelling outside of Australia, coming over to your country and playing here, representing my country, it really means a lot. Yeah, apart from the weather, it's been really good.
Oh, well.
Yeah, the diamonds look really good when it hasn't been raining. Really great facilities,
Great, fantastic. And so is this the first time you've been to New Zealand? I have to ask the question, I guess.
Yeah, this is actually my very first time coming to New Zealand. Yeah, it's been really great being able to come over here and do what I love.
Yeah. And so did you come into, where did you go? Come into Auckland? You come straight here? Or?
We flew into Wellington.
Okay, Wellington.
And then we had to bus up here from Wellington.
Okay. Yeah, what do you like so far? Let's not talk about the weather. Talk about something else.
No, just the playing culture and like being able to play against the best of the best. It's like really good to experience it and have fun.
Fantastic. So fortunate to catch your games yesterday. We were talking to Noah just a bit earlier about that. So tell us a little bit about yourself for the folks predominantly at home. You know, what's your position? How long you've been playing?
Yeah, so I started at the catcher position for the first game yesterday. We played really well. We ended up winning that game. Me and Aussie worked well together, which was good, considering we are from different states.
Okay.
So we've never actually played together before.
Right.
So we actually worked really well together, which that was good.
Yep.
But yeah, it was really good.
And so how important is it, though? Like, what do you feel that you two did well to, you know, that you feel confident and comfortable, that you seem to gel and just connect?
Yeah, I just feel like we really limited your New Zealand offense. Like,
Right.
didn't get too many good hits off us, and we really kept ourselves in the game, and we scored all the runs. And yeah, it was a really good game to be a part of behind the dish with Aussie.
Yeah, so Noah did actually mention, didn't he, Damien, about the importance of how you've all come from...
Some of you just met
across-
each other.
Yeah, we have.
From across the country. So
Yeah.
how's that been, building the culture?
Yeah,
You've had some downtime.
it's actually been really good, considering we've only had one 4-day camp in October last year.
Wow.
So other than that, this is really our first time playing together and really coming together as a team, and it's obviously working for us. We're doing something right.
Yeah. So we're just looking at the screen, and we just talked about that we weren't going to talk about the weather, but as you can see here, and you could probably describe it to our folks listening at home and the people back over in Australia that might be listening, describe what you're seeing here at the moment.
Oh, it is currently pouring down.
Yeah.
Would you have ever played in anything like this?
Oh, no, if it gets this hard, we always call it. So
Yeah.
yesterday was a bit challenging playing in this weather, but, you know, you got to do it.
Yep.
Got to get used to the conditions.
Yeah. And so you have your hair...
To a point.
To a point, yeah. So, but have you found, apart from that, you know, the diamonds, is there anything that's a little bit different here to Australia?
No, it's not really that
Not really?
different. You
No.
know, how do you just playing the ball
Diamond
game?
is a diamond?
Yeah, that's exactly right. I will say this is a very nice facility. It's one of the best I've ever played at.
What do you call it? A fieldy?
A field.
Oh, field.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're all right.
You got to go to Rosedale, mate. That's pretty special as well.
Yeah,
You'll see a big painting of a legend on the side of the building.
So, have you had a chance to catch this 23s? Your thoughts on this game?
Oh, well, we've been watching it from back at our hotel,
Yeah.
obviously staying out of the rain.
Yep.
They went down early, but they've come back and they're staying in it now, which is good considering the conditions. They're playing really well.
And I just want to touch on, I guess, probably the development program in Australia. Have you come through opportunity of a development program? And what does that look like? Or just played clubs?
Yeah, this is really like our first opportunity to represent our country. Like, we had that camp earlier last year, but other than that, like, this is all of our first time representing our country.
Yeah.
So it really means a lot, getting this opportunity and being able to be a part of it.
Yeah, wow.
Oh,
It must be fantastic though, to get that opportunity, Damien. Any chance when you're representing your country, must be pretty exciting, eh? Not only for you, but have you got family here?
Yeah, so I have my parents. They couldn't make it over here.
Yeah,
it was just a bit of the cost.
Yep.
Yeah, my mum was really gutted. Just want to give a shout out to her.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mum.
Shout out
What's
to both
Mum's name?
Her name's Kim.
Kim. Shout out to Kim. Kim Turner, shout out to you and Dad.
Yeah, David.
David.
Probably watching as
Kim
well.
and David. Yeah. Well, congratulations to them, though. I'm sure they've supported you.
Oh, big time. Mum's always been there every tournament. It's the first one she's missed. It's a bit hard for her. She's always been there for me, supported me every time through everything. So it's been a bit hard without her here, but you know, still getting through it, doing her proud.
Oh, nice. I have young boys who play sport, and they actually don't mind when their mother's not around.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit of a yeller at them when they're when they're on the field. But you know, look, congratulations, well done for your first tournament representing your country. I'm sure, as you said, your parents are extremely proud, and all the best for the rest of the tournament.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you for having me here.
Great.
Thank you, mate.
And there we see, let's just pop back to our game in action. You'll see here, just in the corner there, the team's little snapshot when they were going out into the field was probably at the peak of the downpour that we just had here.
Yeah. Crazy. Look at one again. Oh, no. It was getting
But look,
dry.
they continued on. We were just having that corridor with Blake Turner from Australia, the under-18 team, telling us about how this has been his first opportunity for him and a number of the players, Damien, to represent their country.
And first tourney without Mum here watching.
Mum and Dad. So they're just taking a look out in the field. There certainly does become a time when there's a safety, probably a safety, right? You need to take a look. It's starting to get a bit wet. So the score is, as you see there, we're 5-all, bottom of the 6. Nice young man, Damien. Noah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Noah Powell and Blake Turner.
I've been very impressed with a lot of these young ones coming through.
And they're just keen and excited, aren't they? And just at that age too, where it's a real honour and privilege to represent your country.
Yep.
We know the hard work that goes into it. Here we go, just looking at the, well, that's pretty keen, even though we've had a lot of rain there. The spectators. And there's a shot there.
Is that Ryan on first? Yeah.
There's a shot there. Here we go, we just got a break. We just got a break in the, while we're assessing the diamond, ladies and gentlemen. All right, and while we're doing that, we've got another opportunity to speak to one of our players or the players from the Australian under-18 team, and we've got Lachlan here. Now, I'm gonna pronounce your name, but I want you to correct me, right? Tetheridge? Yeah?
Oh,
Did I get that right? Yay, yay, yay. I'm happy about that. I was actually, funny story, I was speaking to some of the mothers yesterday, and they took me through the list to make sure that I was getting the names right and pronouncing them. And I know it's really, really important to players and particularly to the parents of their children. But welcome to New Zealand.
Thank you.
Congratulations on being part of the Australian under-18 team. How are things going for you so far?
Yeah, it's been good. I mean, it's not like this weather over here is not nothing like WA, but definitely good getting used to it. Travelling over here took a bit of time, but yeah, the stay's been good and just getting used to this weather now.
Awesome.
Rugging up.
Yeah. Keep yourself warm.
That's it.
And then take your jackets off when it gets too hot.
Yeah.
I'm sure you wouldn't have had to do that yet. So, Lachlan, where are you from in Australia?
Oh, I live in Perth.
In Perth.
Yeah.
Oh, that's up. I'm going like this
like
because
right.
I'm
in the city.
Yeah. Oh, okay. And how long have you been playing softball for?
This will be coming up 3.5 years now.
3.5 years.
Yeah. So
okay.
I played baseball for 6 years before.
Okay.
And then I used to play AFL.
Okay. Oh, awesome.
Nice. Yeah.
Awesome. So you played a little bit of sport in your life, and you're only how old?
18 now.
18.
Yeah.
Okay, so you could almost say you've actually been around the traps a while.
Yeah, every now and sometimes.
Well, I was waiting for more than 3.5 years, considering what your dad's been around the Australia setup for a long time, longer than you've been alive.
Yeah. So he's
tell us a little bit about your dad.
Yeah, he's always been softball.
Yeah.
And I was just playing baseball with my mates and footy. And then I was like, 3.5 years ago, I was like, may as well just give it a crack.
Yeah.
I was always hammered into Dad saying you're part of a girls' game. And he finally won the battle. And
he won the battle.
Here I am.
There you are. You finally came to the dark side, right?
Yeah.
So for our listeners at home, give them, tell them a little bit about. So what's your position?
I play second base and a bit of centre field.
You must have been talking.
Got a good short game as well, mate. You do.
Yeah, thank you.
Noticed yesterday.
Yeah. So is that so you hit left?
No, right-handed.
Right. So you like the little short game?
Yeah.
Yeah. So utilising the speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
What have you found? And we're not going to mention the weather. Okay. What have you found, I guess, apart from that sort of challenging or that you've had to adapt to since you've been here?
Definitely not much rest.
Yeah.
Considering the time difference, Perth's 5 hours behind us. So flying over here and then going straight into training with not much sleep's been pretty tough, but getting used to it now. So we had a good rest after last night's game. And
Yeah.
So it's been all right.
Yeah. This is really important. We do forget about that, don't we? The importance of rest as well.
Lockie, would you ever have sponges on the diamond back home, mate?
No.
They're trying to try.
Are you guys just sort of standing back and going, "Wow, this is a bit different.
Yeah.
This is a bit different, eh?"
Well, we do have dirt diamonds like this out Mirrabooka in Perth. They're only used in the summer though, so we don't really see our diamonds get in this condition with games on.
Yeah.
Apart from we have finals only in winter on our dirt diamonds, and it happens quite a bit, but not very often we have to call games off because our diamonds are underwater.
Yeah. So tell me, what's some of your also personal goals that you're wanting to achieve with the team, just over this weekend or maybe in the near future?
Yeah, so I've played with some of these boys quite a bit, like previously. Probably just to keep doing what we're good at, sticking with like what the process is and following the coach's orders. And yeah, hopefully try and take out a game today and win the series, but also just learn heaps from the coaches and play at the highest level we possibly can.
Yeah. And what do you think, what's sort of been the biggest change or adjustment for you, just touching back on coming from baseball to softball?
I did 1 year of playing baseball in the summer and then softball in the winter, but just hitting and like the also defense. You have a lot more time in baseball. I was just finding, because I went straight from baseball, played pivots in baseball, and then went to pivots in softball as well. And I just thought I had so much time and always getting beat by the runner. The ball comes up in softball, and I swing and miss at rise balls every single time. But yeah, it's been good.
Yeah. And so, being 18, you said?
Yeah, 18.
Yeah. And you look back and you've played AFL? NFL? AFL. Got it, get it right, Jackie, because they're completely different. Yeah. Being baseball, being softball, you look back. I'm going on getting this question out, right? Yeah. So which one? Give me the priority. Which one do you love the most?
Ooh. On the spot.
Probably definitely softball now.
Yeah. Oh, that was a good answer.
That was
Dad listening to that? Yeah.
I get smoked by Dad if I said anything else after this. But definitely softball now. I only play softball now, so I stopped playing baseball and footy.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah,
that's
so
good.
I just focus on my softball year round now.
Yeah. So it can be done. You can change, and you will enjoy it.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, congratulations on making it, obviously, into the Australian under-18 team.
Thank you.
It's always a great achievement, and also representing your country. Any last remarks that you want to give to your family or people back home or to anyone?
I just want to say thank you to my mum. She's coached my last 3 nationals I've played at for my state, and I would not be here without her coaching and without how much time she puts into me becoming the player I am today. So to my mum and all my family that helped me out to get to where I am today, and Dad as well, always having support behind me. Ask him to go down and hit a ball, he'll come down and hit a ball for me. And just forking out the money to get to all these places is just so big, and I'm just so grateful for. So
yeah, fantastic.
Mum and Dad.
Oh, nice. Perfect. Well, shout out to Mum and Dad. Mum and Dad names.
Here's Dad.
Michael Tithridge is just walking on the footpath right
there. There he is.
And Donna Powers, my mum.
Oh, nice. And Donna. Congratulations to them and congratulations to you. All the best for the rest of the tournament. Thanks for coming to chat to us.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks,
Cheers.
Lachlan.
Thanks, Lachlan. And just taking a look back at the field there. Ooh, we've got clean up, rain delay.
Good time for a break.
Good time for a break, ladies and gentlemen. We'll come back to you shortly with any updates.
Manawatū local, supporting our community is at the heart of everything we do. From the Aotearoa Hospice, Just Silch and Replay connecting second-hand sports gear, we make giving back our mission. Thank you for all the great feedback with over 1,500 5-star reviews. It's a great reward for our team that their hard work is acknowledged by our customers. And now with the addition of Order Care, we're a one-stop shop. The team are proud to have grown alongside the community, and with your continued support, we look forward to the journey ahead.
Jack Link's Jerky presents Hangry Moments.
What's your kitty's name?
It's a puma. Thank you.
Jack Link's Jerky, the protein-packed way to feed your wild side.
I can't promise you that things will always go the way we want. But I can promise you one thing, that if we fight through the pain together, if we strive every day to make each other better, if we learn to communicate and never lose sight of that vision, then we will surprise people. So don't settle for being a good player. Don't settle for being a good team. Aspire to something greater, know in your heart that this team is special. Look at the players around you and make that commitment to them right here, right now.
Being a Manawatū local, supporting our community is at the heart of everything we do. From the Aotearoa Hospice, Just Silch and Replay connecting second-hand sports gear, we make giving back our mission. Thank you for all the great feedback with over 1,500 5-star reviews. It's a great reward for our team that their hard work is acknowledged by our customers. And now with the addition of Order Care, we're a one-stop shop. The team are proud to have grown alongside the community, and with your continued support, we look forward to the journey ahead.
To be the best, fight for what's never been done. Push past the pain. Reach beyond. The pain you feel today will be the strength you feel tomorrow. Someone has to be the best. Why not you?
Sometimes virtual reality begs for more reality. Jack Lynx is good with it.
We're going to have Māori getting ownership rights recognised in the taku time moana.
So they created legislation, foreshore and CBD.
How can you allow this to happen in the 21st century?
What it is the same old faces, the Ken Mears, the Harawira families, the haters and wreckers.
It's about time we started looking to a new future.
What you can do in 50,000 turn up.
And welcome back to Colquhoun Ballpark. We had a slight delay there, folks. Rain delay, surprise, surprise. But look, they have done a fantastic job. And Damien, just like that, the sun is out, the people are back out, and the players are back on the diamond. So going into the bottom of the sixth, it's 5 runs to 5. Australia, New Zealand. New Zealand with a runner on base. Has advanced to second. We will get you back up to speed pretty quickly here.
Is that Tyre into bat? Tyre Mumu, the lead-off batter, shortstop. So I'm guessing Ryan Early is on second base.
Australia just taking a little bit of a time out there.
Just had a timeout.
No, he's going on. Yeah, they're putting him on base. Or was it a...
Create the force.
Or was it a hit pitch, or... Not sure what went on there, I'm afraid. Sorry, but we have 2 runners on base. Mumu at first and Early at second. Bringing up Max Russell.
Max, I think, is out of the United Club in Auckland. And yeah, like I said earlier, been having a season with the stick.
Fly ball, fly foul ball to right field. Very interesting, must be, I guess, it's just part of the game of being able to switch on and switch off, Damien, for these players. It's slightly different because it's, you know, the challenges of the weather as well.
Yeah.
Getting warm, having to cooling down, warming up again. Gosh, I guess we've all been there in some way or another. It certainly takes some mental discipline.
Yeah.
You know, you got to stay focused.
Conserve your energy, use it when you need to.
Yep.
Yeah, you can't be going downtime and playing hacky sack or whatever, you know, like.
Yeah, just switch off, rest.
Yeah.
Or talk, you know, sort of, I guess, sort of Lachlan touched on it. It's probably more the workload, right, and the time that they've had together on the trip so far, but managing your rest and so forth, and it's probably a little bit the same here. It's just a pitch gets away there. Runners advance down to second and third. Damien making sound effects here because we can see the rain has started again.
The heavens have opened again. The mad dash from Diamond 2 to the club rooms for some.
Max Russell is in the batter's box. Got runners on base.
So in the international.
There we go. And the ball is driven up centre field. That's going to score 2 runs. Oh, gets past the centre fielder. He is hustling back to pick that ball up from the fence. And this is an in the park home run.
Nice work, Max Russell. So Jackie, I don't know. I know it's different at association.
We just see that replay up the middle. Sorry, Damien, just seeing that. So he gets over to the ball, but unfortunately just gets under him and has to hustle back.
Turned on the Jets.
To the fence. And look, Max Russell was pretty quick, so that was always going to be pretty tough to get him at home plate after that. But that's 3 runs for New Zealand. early. Mumu and Russell come across the plate. Bringing up to bat, Oscar Clark.
I'll have to check. I know, if you do have a rain out or a cancel and it's 5+ innings or whatever it is, the game counts. It can go in the books after 5 is played. So, but I don't know what the rule is with an international if the rain kicks in.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's a
must play
national club type rule. Here we see a ball driven to, nice catch there. Driven to the outfield it was, yes. Caught in the outfield by Champneys. Take the third out for Australia. 3 runs scored in the bottom of the 6th inning for New Zealand. Score is currently 8-5. We're going into the top of the 7th inning. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you back shortly.
Steve's Tyre Service and Auto
Being a Manawatū local, supporting our community is at the heart of everything we do. From the Aotearoa Hospice, Just Silch and Replay connecting second-hand sports gear, we make giving back our mission. Thank you for all the great feedback with over 1,500 5-star reviews. It's a great reward for our team that their hard work is acknowledged by our customers. And now with the addition of Order Care, we're a one-stop shop. The team are proud to have grown alongside the community, and with your continued support, we look forward to the journey ahead.
Jack Links presents Messin' with Sasquatch.
Watch this.
Don't mess with other snacks. Choose Jack Links jerky made with 100% beef.
And welcome back. I am Jackie Smith, joined by Damien Collins. We're in the commentary box bringing you game 1 of today, day 2. Oh, a little bit of a hit pitch there. That will give Australia a runner on base. They'll take a runner on base any way they can, I think. Damien?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Hit by pitch, walk, hits, doesn't matter. On the hands, is it? Oh, no.
Cody Smith, lead-off hitter. Oh, I think it went straight at his shoulder.
Oh.
Yep.
Don't rub it.
Oh, no, you're right. It seems to have just given that hand a bit of a rub, doesn't he? Yeah, you're right, Damien. You saw that. Got better eyes than me. Smith just looked like it caught him on his wrist. Anyway, he'll take it.
Punch hitter into coming in, changing it up is Aussie.
Nick Gurman. Nick Gurman for Australia coming in for a pinch hit.
Nicky G.
Nicky G. NG is in the house. On the outside, did he get that? Yes, he did.
Coming in for a hit for Corey List.
Lance Brown has been very consistent with his strike zone there, particularly on the outside.
For sure.
So we're about at the bottom of the 6th. We've got certainly enough time left in this game for Australia to pull back some runs.
Bottom of 6, top of 7.
Oh, you're correct. Top of the 7th. Yes, I'll just look at my school sheet. It'll tell me.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Close up.
Oh, yeah,
Elbow.
that's the wrist. Up.
Did it go?
We're both looking at the same thing. What do you think at home there?
Ricochet.
Either way, it's on that inside.
German goes back to the dugout with as the first out. Hayden Dobe.
So Gurman was coming in for List, yeah?
Yep.
Came in for a bat. We'll check out whether or not he stays in the game or they'll re-enter. We've got Hayden Dobe coming up. Coach is just having a little chat here. They'll be keen to get that run, move that run.
Yeah, absolutely. They wouldn't have wanted to have. Oh, that's why you wear the padding. Ooh, just up the top of the. Poor guy.
Yeah, maybe we'll just have to ask him afterwards.
Where hit you, mate?
And we'll let you know.
Where's the bruise?
We'll let you know, yeah. Alrighty. Leaving that. Not quite hitting that outside corner. Hayden Dobe being patient. They'll be looking to drive the ball through the infield.
Yeah, 100%.
Getting late in the game.
Last
there
chance.
We go. There we go. And that's a fair ball. Gets past third baseman. There you go. Just after I said that, comes up with a hit.
Yeah, looked like a hard hit ball down the hot corner. Oscar Clark just with a bobble there. Unable to take it cleanly like he usually does. Tried to get the out over at 1 with Clifton. But just now the runner's on first and second.
And once again, we see the diamonds really cleared up nicely, hasn't it? Once they've done the work, they're back out there. Probably apart from the it's a hit pitch. It's losing control of that ball there. '82, it's Boston Lowe will find himself at first base on a hit pitch. What's he got there in his, popping it in his pocket, whatever it is.
I think Stevie just ran out to have a quick talk to his battery.
Settle in, eh? Seen a few sort of wild pitches there. One down, we're at the top of the 7th inning. See the Australian coach making some changes. Australia has loaded bases.
Who gets the shot?
Yeah, that will be Cody Smith. Should be sitting on 3. Dobie should be on 2. And we have Lowe at first base on that hit pitch. And let's see who is coming up to bat.
Ethan Goffer was the designated player, but
Goffer.
Oh, he's still in there.
Goffer is in. He's the DP. He's up to bat. Good situation here as a DP.
Yeah. You take that opportunity for sure.
Takes a good cut on that first pitch. He's in there. So he has come across the plate once in this game. In the first out in a couple of innings. Could be due. He could be due for Australia here. Gets it outside. Did he go? Did he go, Damien?
They called no. Wild ball still on the hill here for New Zealand.
And look, wild ball, you know, he'd be working hard, or New Zealand will be wanting just a ground ball, right, with loaded bases.
Yeah.
Get another out. They've got one down. They could even come out of this with a double play. Pitch location, smart here. Nice by Goffer, just holding. What's he thinking? Is he looking to
Send it.
send it? Yes.
Walk off.
That's what
Well,
I was
it's not
saying.
a walk off because New Zealand's still
or
in
do
that
they,
bat.
totally, or do they just need to move the ball? They got runners on base, just one at a time. But wouldn't that be nice?
Couple outs up their sleeve.
Mm-hmm.
Find a bit of green, you could score 2 anyway.
Yep. See what he does on this. That was on the inside. Jamming the hitter. That's a walk.
Oh, no.
So that brings in a run. Cody Smith will come in on that walk. All the hitters will advance. Sorry, runners will advance. Will we see a change? Will we see a change in our pitching from New Zealand?
Doesn't look like it. Still
No.
will go.
Top of the 7th inning. They just need a couple more outs. And they could wrap the ball game up. Australia has a great opportunity here to take this game out. They've got runners on base. See Potts motivating his pitcher, showing some energy, giving the signal. Ooh. This is a good turn at bat from Australia, Damien, coming into this time in the game.
Yeah, you could.
Just showing some discipline here.
You could
Here
drop
we
the
see
head
the walk. Yeah.
after giving up those 3 runs,
Yes.
especially on an in the park home run. But it looks like they've kept their wits about them. They loaded up the bases.
2 runs here will tie the ball game for them. They tie the ball game. They'll go into the bottom of the 7th, of course. And he swings and misses that one on the outside of the plate.
That's an important out.
Wild ball will be happy with that.
Yeah, definitely need that second out.
Definitely. That was Champney's. That will bring up Oliver Stewart. Oliver Stewart in the batter's box. There's 2 down. 2 down for New Zealand. One out away from tying up this ball game between Australia and New Zealand. Australia has the opportunity with runners on base to tie the ball game. Or go ahead.
I think it's still at only 8-6. I think.
Oh, wild pitch there. The runner's going to come in and they're going to score another run. Hand in. Hand in. So that was Hayden Dobe. Scores another run for Australia. Just one by one, pulling the runs back. We've seen a few runs in this game be scored from those pass balls, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
you've got to take those opportunities. Just,
Yep.
but yeah, it's interesting to see so many off the glove.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we have up to bat for Australia. Should be Nick Crouch. Let's just double check. 2-1.
I think that's what Lance Brown held up.
Yes, he did. Ooh, that's another pass ball. Oh, he's calling him safe. See, he's got his hand in there.
I think that's the tying run there. Oh, the go ahead.
That's the replay there of. That's the replay there. You're seeing of that run coming in. Close play, and he gets his hand in there. Close play there by the fielder, by New Zealand. But not close enough. Can be close, but not close enough. All right, we've got a tie ball game. Beginning here for Australia. And swing and a miss. Oliver Stewart battling away in the batter's box. 3-1. Wildboar and Potts will be wanting to help their team get out of this inning. Nice pitch on the outside. He was walking. He knew it was a strike. He was happy with that. Finished him off, but Stewart doing a great job for Australia in bringing in those runs and tying the ball game. Beautiful pitch there.
Steve's Tyre Service and Auto
Being a
Care.
Manawatū local, supporting our community is at the heart of everything we do. From the Aotearoa Hospice, Just Silch, and Replay connecting second-hand sports gear, we make giving back our mission. Thank you for all the great feedback with over 1,500 five-star reviews. It's a great reward for our team that their hard work is acknowledged by our customers. And now with the addition of Auto Care, we're a one-stop shop. The team are proud to have grown alongside the community, and with your continued support, we look forward to the journey ahead.
And welcome back, whānau. We are back at the ballpark, Colquhoun Ballpark, Palmerston North, the Manawatū 2025 Softball New Zealand presentation of the WBSC Under-23 Men's Oceania Qualifier and the Under-18 Men's Test Series. I'm Jackie Smith and Damien Collins bringing you this game here between the New Zealand Major Sox and Australia Under-23. We are at the bottom of the 7th. Australia have come back last couple of innings. Yeah. Damien, they've hit bat strong. They've pulled back some runs.
Yeah, the grind on them has simply been outstanding. To give up those 3 runs and then just come straight back through patience, taking opportunities, hit by pitches, ball walks. Any way you can do it, you tie up the ball game, we on.
And Bidwell has certainly been contributing to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the mound there. It's been holding the team in the game defensively.
Yeah, he's been a real big difference in this game. Coming in, second innings after giving up 5 runs, did Australia, and Bidwell has done very well.
He has, hasn't he? Giving the team an opportunity to come back with the bats, which they have. So he'll be wanting to tie this inning up, not allow New Zealand to get any runners on base. We've got a little bit of a ball game. We've had it all here.
It's had it all, hasn't it? Yeah, a marathon.
In between the showers.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you've been watching, yes, you're correct. You've been watching for 3 hours. Thank you for sticking with us. Thank you for sticking with the game. As you can see, anything can happen.
Never say never at a softball park.
No, that's right. Ooh, got him. Cohen Bailey. Got him on the outside there looking. That is one down. Stevie Dean's coach of the New Zealand Major Sox team. Up at the fence. Looks like he's actually also halfway on the diamond.
Yeah,
there we go. Just sees it. Oh, looked a little high, eh? He's probably thinking. So was the hitter, but never mind. That's how it goes.
Fergus McAlpine in the first coach's box.
Here we see a fly ball, and that is caught by shortstop List. He has been re-entered into the game, as you know, in the last turn at bat. Pinch hit came in, Nick Gurman. He's back into the field. Wild ball into bat.
Now pitching on the hill for the New Zealand team.
Oh, there we see a ground ball and picked up again. Oh, he's safe. He is safe at first.
He'll get a runner surely.
And you see that ball hit to the shortstop. List picking that up cleanly, and just unfortunately the throw is a little off. First baseman has had to come off the base and turns to tag, and wild ball gets in. Yes, he is going to get a runner. You are right, Damien.
Going to send out Aaron Gollan. Aaron. It's not AA. Aaron. Dad is the battery coach this weekend for the juniors, and Aaron Gollan gets a chance to take some bases like he knows how to do.
Leon Lunn up the bat for New Zealand. Oh, and he's off. He's off on that pitch. There we go. New Zealand being aggressive there, getting their runner down. If you're going to put a runner out there, then that's probably what you want to do, right?
100%.
Don't leave them at first.
Yeah, no.
That's why you've put them in.
Yeah, 2 down. This is a chance here. Bottom of the 7th. It's make or break, you know. Like, are we going to tiebreaker, or do the boys want to finish it here?
So Leon Lum is in the batter's box. Runner at 2, Aaron Gollan.
Jammed him.
Just jammed on the inside there.
Pop back for the foul. Aaron Gollan on seconds, the only Wellington player in the team.
And set. Pop. Gollan just looking on. Oh, that's a foul. He can run down to first. It is always out. They get him out on that.
Yeah, they tried to get it in time, and Gollan had just run from second to home, just chanced it, but they got him in time at first. Yeah.
Made the play at first. All righty.
Tiebreaker, Jackie.
That is the bottom of the 7th. Completing 7 innings. We are going into tiebreaker. Don't go away. You've been with us for 3 hours. Stay with us. And welcome back, folks. We are going into the top of the 8th. This is tiebreaker. We're going into a tiebreaker. I am thinking, or maybe not. Doesn't look like they've got a runner at 2. Yes, we should have a runner at 2.
Yeah, we reckon it's Oliver Stewart.
Oliver Stewart, yeah. And you see
Oh,
there,
put down
Nick
the
Crouch puts down the bunt. Oh, and he's in. Our third baseman is in there. Oscar Clark picked that ball up and takes the first out at first.
But the sacrifice bunt has been made, and to move that runner to third, even closer to scoring.
Yeah, that's Oliver Stewart. And just like that, one pitch, bunt goes down, we've got a first out, and we've got Seach into bat.
Kayla Coco back into the game.
And hits that first pitch, applies the pressure, and he scores at home plate. Australia scores their first run in the tiebreaker. Oliver Stewart coming across the plate. Let's see that go down. A little bit of an off hit. Unfortunately, Coco couldn't come up.
Yeah, unfortunately just bobbled it.
Just, yeah, but he still had the opportunity here to make the play at home, just missing that at home. So Seach will be safe at first. There's one down, Crouch's first out. That's one run scored. At the top of the order, Cody Smith. Inside. So there's one down. What are we going to do? Are they just going to hit?
Oh, they've got their run.
Yeah.
But the way these teams have been going, it could anything could happen, right? Definitely heading away.
Yeah, you would think that you probably need a couple of runs, right, and under your belt in this stage in the game. And also just that they've been able to pull, each team has been able to pull back a couple of runs in the last few innings.
This is only game 1. There's still got 4 more to go.
This is yeah.
Hope they're not all over 3 hours.
Here we go. And he gets under the ball. That's a fly ball to the outfield. Runner will tag up. Yes, tagging up. Doesn't advance to 2. That is 2 down. Gordon left field. Ryan early in left field making that catch for New Zealand. List is up to bat. Corey List was placed in the last inning by Nick Gurman. Coco just leaning back, hitting the outside corner. Gets himself that strike. Be nice to see him come in and finish this game out.
Yeah.
You know, for New Zealand if he can.
Yeah, he started well, and they made the right change when they did at the right time.
Mm-hmm. And get New Zealand through this inning. They're going to go back and obviously score some runs.
Yep.
Australia's ahead. Oh, it's a nice little crowd out there. Again, Damien.
Yeah, plenty of bodies around the park for sure, regardless of the weather.
Great to see. Great to see. That just shows the support, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's busy down here. Both the New Zealand under-15 boys and girls are here as well with a bit of a training camp. Seeing all the kids running around in their New Zealand uniforms. So yeah, they've got a training camp. So it's all happening down here at Colquhoun Ballpark.
He picks up we missed that. I'm sorry, team. We lost the screen there for a second, and we see List on first. So I'm thinking there must have been a hit pitch or something there because I don't believe he hit the ball. Could be wrong.
Well, he does. Like I said, he's got a magnet, so might
Yeah,
have.
you said that, didn't you? Yeah. Either way, that's a run on base. 2 runs. Opportunity here for Australia to score another couple of runs if they can. Ball inside. It was a walk. Thank you. There we go. Got a heads up. Hayden Dobe is up to bat. Big high stance there. Nope.
Low in the zone.
Coco getting set. Just getting his signals here. You'll see that. Passing on his signals once he's ready. And
Ooh,
that
looks like a shot.
is a big hit there by Hayden Dobe.
Wow.
He has sent that over left field fence to score. 3 runs for Australia.
Wow. Yeah, Hayden Dobe from the hot corner coming in and just sending it with the power over the left field fence, getting it early. And getting it
Here we
sweetly.
go there. Oh, sweetly. There you go.
It's when you want to hit an auto. 2 runners on and tiebreaker.
That's
Give
exactly
yourself
when you
some
wanna
insurance runs, a bit of breathing space. Didn't hit an umbrella and bounce back into the field play this one.
No, it didn't. So that should see a Siege come across the plate. List and Dobe. That's 3 runs. Number 82, Boston Lowe, is up to bat. He'll be wanting to get himself a hit as well. Why not when you're following someone that's just done that, Damien?
Yeah, create that buzz off each other, get that momentum, keep it going.
Yep.
Hold them out, make
That's
them field a little
exactly
bit
it.
longer.
Just takes the pressure off, right? You've got extra runs here now.
Well,
As a hitter,
Australia
you just
chase-
feel a bit more relaxed in the
Yep.
batter's box. There's not extra pressure on you. Just have a good turn at bat.
And their pitcher will go out and be a bit more relaxed as well because they have that buffer.
Yep.
But remember, Australia were chasing most of this game,
been
so
chasing.
to be 3 runs up
Mhm.
in tiebreaker, it shows a lot of resilience for this Australian side.
And it also shows how quickly the game can
Oh,
change. It's
always.
like, okay.
Seesaw.
Yeah. Coco just leaning back. So we know Matt Bidwell came in and he did a great job
Absolutely.
containing Australia. They did come back. Coco started the game. He's now back in. There we go, and he finishes them off there, low, with the strikeout. So that's 3 out. In the top of the 8th inning, Australia has gone ahead, 11 runs to 8. New Zealand will be looking to pull those runs back in the bottom of the 8th inning. We'll see you shortly. And welcome back, Jackie Smith and Damien Collins, bringing you broadcasting from beyond the dugout. This is the game between New Zealand Major Sox and Australia under 23. And we saw there at the top of the 8th inning, Australia pulled back some runs to go ahead, 11 runs to 8.
They sure did, Jackie. Wow.
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 Wow,
They've been
there you go.
Chasing the whole game, leveled up at 5 apiece, got a few more. New Zealand level up, go to tiebreaker, and then they put 3 more runs on the board.
Table has turned.
Absolutely.
Here we go. But we know New Zealand has come back number of times. Or can. They've led for most of the game. You mentioned that.
Yeah.
So can they pull these runs back? Runner at 2.
Jacob Lee.
Jacob Lee is up to bat.
Yeah,
yes.
so Leon Lum.
That's right.
Must be at second base.
At least they have a runner on. Leon, beg your pardon. Leon is at second base. Oh, and he just gets that on the outside. Fly ball to right field. Caught. Great catch there, running back by Chumpneys. That was a deep fly ball to right field. That is the first out. In the bottom of the 8th inning, you see Chumpneys, great catch. He'll be happy with that. Ryan Early up to bat for New Zealand, number 9 hitter. Left-handed hitter. Leon Lum made his way down to 3. He's now at 3 on that deep fly ball to right field. Ryan can get himself a ground ball, hit through the infield, will score that run. We've got a fly ball here, foul ball.
It's not 12-8, is it? Ooh. 4 in the last?
I got 4 in the last inning, yes I did. 4.
12-8.
12. Goodwell's pitched a good game for Australia. Can he hold this New Zealand team out? Ground ball to the pitcher. Holds the runner at 3. Wasn't really an option or an opportunity for the runner to advance home. That's 2 outs. 2 outs for Australia.
1 to go.
Yep, this is the tiebreaker, bottom of the 8th. New Zealand had a runner at 2nd, starting with a runner at 2nd, Leon Lum, who is now at 3rd. Coming out to bat, Tane Mumu. Leaves that on the outside. Quite capable of doing something here.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely got a bit of X factor to him, does Tane Mumu.
Look, they could keep it going. He gets on base, he can get on base, they can get a couple of runs. Four or 5 runs though to get, to tie it up and go ahead. We talked about that the last inning. We know that either team needed at least 3, right? 3 or 4 runs.
Get that buffer.
Tough, yeah. Nice ball. Oh, there you go, and he just gets onto that. Nice. Nice play there. Attempts there by the centre fielder. Just talked about the fact that he's quite capable of hitting the ball, scoring New Zealand a run, as they did.
Yeah, Lum scoring at home to give New Zealand a run on the board here in the tiebreaker.
Nice attempt there by the Australian centre fielder, Seach. Big cut by Max Russell. Here we go. Just drives that out to centre field.
It's good hitting.
Diving catch, yes. Yeah, good hitting. And managed to keep it in front of him so he can keep the runner at first.
Yep.
I don't think we'll see them stealing. Moo down to second.
I can't imagine a sack bunt going down.
Yeah. I think they're just going to rely on some hitting here.
Yeah. Dig deep, boys. What do you got?
Bidwell's going to want to finish this game off. He's pitched a great game coming in.
Yeah, sure has.
We see a ball. Oh, and he's safe. Safe at first. Ground ball to shortstop. Not giving up here, Damien.
No, not at all.
This New Zealand team, that's a ground ball. That's all they need to do. Just chip away. Just move the ball, get runners on. We're now 12-9.
With a tying run at home.
That's right. Tying run.
Oscar Clark. Time to come in and step up clutch.
Well, this is the top of the order, you know. I mean,
is.
if you, basically at the end of the day, when you look at your batting order, you know, anyone in an international team should be capable of hitting the ball, moving the ball, making contact, doing what they need to do. Certain players, they're there for a reason. This is their time to shine.
Absolutely. Check swings aren't going to do.
Yeah. So Oscar Clark. We've got runners at first and second. Bidwell's thinking, come on, come on. Hey, Bidwell's, come on. I need to finish this.
Yeah, we only started this game 3.5 hours ago, lads.
Shown good stamina by the teams.
Clark gets the 2-2.
We see the runners on base, just sticking to the bases, getting ready. They'll go on the hit. Bidwell getting the signal, leaning back. And there's a ground ball, and it's deflected off the first baseman. They're going to send that runner home. And the runners move round to second and third. Another run comes across the plate. Tane Mumu comes across the plate. Here we'll see the replay. Driven hard down the line, Damien.
Yeah, just out of the glove of low. Yes. Yeah, just couldn't get down, couldn't get low enough to get that one. But yeah, this game's got everything, doesn't it? Like, runners on 2 and 3 now. You still got the 2-down rally. The go-ahead run at the plate now.
We're just looking here too to see. Would they make any changes with Bidwell out there? now. Probably, you know, it's always a tough time. This is for the coaches,
Yes.
isn't it? You know, do we change our pitcher? Do we keep them out there? Can they finish it off? There's 2 down, 2 down.
Oh, the wind's picking up now.
Mm-hmm. What was that pitch? I'll bring you that pitch right now. But New Zealand have runners in scoring position. It's a big cut.
Big cut.
Big
Colin
cut.
Bailey. Colin Bailey batting in the 4th spot. Be there for a reason, surely.
Surely. But again, they just need to make contact.
That's
right?
it.
They're just
Try some
hard.
gaps
Hit the ball hard.
Make them bobble some more.
Yes. Let's not start talking about the next inning though, eh? Shall we, Damien, just in case? We'll just stay focused on right here, right now.
That's it, that's it.
Just taking a little break there. Smith coming in to chat to his pitcher. All right, and Bidwell leaning back. And goes high and gets that final out. 3 outs to come out of that game as the winners of this first game between New Zealand Major Sox and the Australian Under-23 marathon of a ball game. Yes, going into a tiebreaker. 12-10. To Australia. Fantastic game. They'll be happy to get that game finally finished. Who's leading this? What are we doing?
Yeah, closing off.
And there you see, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of our game between the New Zealand Major Sox and Australia Under-23s, with Australia coming out winners in the final inning of the tiebreaker. Yeah, what a game that was, Damien.
Almost 3.5 hours. We had rain delays. We had back and forths. Yeah, great game from both teams. Great way to set us up for the next 4 games. Here's hoping that weather stays away.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for sticking with us. We will be back for more. Don't go away. See you soon.